morning, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. I hope you're doing good. Let me just do this before I forget. We gotta fix the focus of the camera, otherwise, it's gonna focus out when I do stuff. There we go. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I could not stream Saturday. My weekend was insane. You're doing amazing. Good to hear. Good to hear. My weekend was insane. I didn't have a single second to rest. Hey, you're my friend. Everyone in chat is my friend. But yeah, I end up I went to a regional yesterday. Coach me over new camera mix. Yeah, for sure. I want to try something in Master Duel today because there's the Fiendsmith package, but I don't know if it's good enough right now without the Lacma in the main deck that we need to use it. And we probably are gonna try just to build as a Mina camera instead. But yeah, so Saturday I went ahead, I moved around, so I went around, searched from some card for my deck and my friend's deck because we're going to the regional Sunday. Then I went after that to play some badminton like I always do on Saturday. And then after that, I had my Pathfinder game with some friends. And while I was doing that, I was figuring out my deck because I decided last second that I was going to the regional. Like, basically my locals on Thursday usually. And on Thursday, people convince me, oh yeah, you should go. It should be fun. So I just decided on Thursday to go to the regional on Sunday. So at that point, I was like, okay, what do I play? Like, my camera deck's fine, but I don't have all the cards. I'm not going to have all the cards by them. I'm not gonna have the Charmies, because I'm not paying for them right now. I have other stuff to pay for. So I tried to make a deck around. For sure, I was hurt a bit by the lack of Charmies, because they would have helped a lot. But I still think there's other decision that I could have made with the deck. There's some stuff that I would probably change if I had to. But it still went pretty good. The day went pretty good. I woke up super early to go to the regional because I had a bit of drive to do to get there. So I woke up, went to the event. Then when I got there, I was like, okay, I'm early enough. I'm like 2 hours ahead of the tournament. I brought some papers, I brought some pen, and I was writing my deck list. Yu-Gi-Oh names are way too damn long. I don't know if you guys ever wrote Yu-Gi-Oh card names on paper and try and fit them in a line. They are exceedingly long. So I start writing and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna figure it out when I'm gonna keep the end trap lineup and the side deck for the end. But then I write everything. Then I do a mistake because on the paper for those things, you need, I think I have it here. Yeah, I have it here. So you fill out a paper like this. You see, this one's one of the one I had to retake. So you fill it out and there's monsters, spells, and trap card. And then there's the side deck and extra deck. So I was like, okay, I'm writing it. And then I realize, wait, I just wrote spells in the monster column. So I restart. It's been 30 minutes that I've been writing. So I start over, writing the stuff right. Then I do everything in the side decks and everything. I'm fine. Then I go to enter my, end traps and all that I was starting to figure out. And I started writing them here, in the trap column. So Bishop Magnemut was a trap now. So I had to redo it again. Redo the sheet. I'm like, it's been an hour I've been writing this. I'm tired of this. And then, there's some names that were way too long. So I ended up, spending a whole lot of time that I didn't need to write the thing. And it stressed me out a bit because usually I would have done it beforehand, but I just wasn't prepared. I don't know. It's regional. Usually in the YCS, it's digital, so you don't have to do this. But in a regional, it's smaller. They probably don't have the infrastructure to make it, so it's fine. I think you can technically go on Dueling Book to make the deck list, but I just didn't have time to make it on Dueling Book. I didn't have time for this. So if I had, I could have probably printed it in a sheet from Dueling Book and have all the names written on them. But basically that's what I did. I wrote the names. I was waiting for my friend. He came in late, so I was like, you're gonna need to speed write your thing super fast. So he wrote his deck and everything. We entered the tournament. First round. Let me go to the other screen, because I want to show you the deck list that I was running. So let's see. I'm gonna switch the game real quick to not Macedol, and we're gonna go just show you the deck list I was running here. So this was the deck list I was running. I taken some note and I might make some changes. So basically, my non-engine here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 card. I have 12 card of space here, but I think I would like to go to 44, so I might have 14. And I could remove this to go to 15 non-engine. The problem is, what do I like add here? Welcome in, Zeno. Welcome in. We're talking about the regional that I went yesterday, and then we're gonna move on to Macedol afterwards. But I want to talk about the regional a bit. So that's the deck list I entered. The cards I felt like, Diabelle's is insane of a card because it's a free extender most of the time, but she doesn't do that great. Droll is pretty good against certain deck, but the top meta decks don't care too much about, like Malice is not gonna care too much about Droll, and Ryziel is gonna care a bit, but he still can do stuff. I'm mostly running Droll because I need to run Droll anyway because everyone's running it, and my deck dies to Droll super hard. That's why I have triple crossout and Droll. So the most sideboard that I've done is 1 Droll and Lockbird, triple crossout designator. That is the most I've sided in. I will say the Lightning Storm were there in case I faced like maybe Malice, maybe like something else that needed me to remove their board, but I never sided those in. I never fought a Malice, by the way. Like my triple Lencia and Chaos Hunter never came into the deck. I didn't fight a singular Malice the whole regional. So those 4 cards did not come in. I have the Chaos Hunter here because from this guy I can discard it to the graveyard and then I can revive it the future turn, and then that stops them. So that's like a searchable Lencia that I can have, but I ended up not fighting a singular Malice player, so that was quite unfortunate for me. And then the reason I'm running Sank right now is because I died to Droll already enough, so Sank at least allows me to play through Droll a bit and make a Fiendsmith boards. But yeah, so you're going good. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a bit tired. My weekend was crazy, but I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Fire King Pure, like we were in the regional one tap and was like, no way in hell. I don't understand how the guy beat Malice. Like, I haven't watched the game. Like, I understand the matchup against Ryziel. Ryziel is super easy to understand. Like, Ryziel pops everything. Fire King do not care about pop, they plus from this. So, I understand the Ryziel matchup. How do you beat Malice that keeps banishing your Fire King? And you're like, well, what do I do? Yeah, he's losing the Mermail matchup too. It's so weird. But time killed him. I see. Because I just feel it seems hyper targeted into Ryziel, which could work, but you're gambling your whole thing again on I'm gonna fight a Ryziel, because every single other matchup doesn't feel that great. I fought a Fire King there. I fought a Fire King Fiendsmith when I was at the regional. I cooked the guy. A singular Chaos Angel was enough to cook the guy, so I don't know what Malice does for those. But yeah, so first round, I play against like a deck that I don't really understand what it is. I do my board, I do my full combo. If you've ever seen my combo, like I hand on Abal plus like Desiree plus this on the field plus like this on the field and like two spell card to fusion summon and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. I end on a pretty strong board. Then the guy scoops before I end rip him, so I don't see what he's on. Because I make this guy too, so I could end rip him. He scoops before then, because he's like, I'm not gonna break your board. I don't want you to see my deck before we side, so he scoops. So I take the game one. I have no idea what he's on. So I'm like, I'm not gonna change my game plan. I'm just gonna side in like 2 Lightning Storm and go from there. So game 2, Guy summon Quem, send Ecclesia from Branded, so Quem Ecclesia. Then he goes into set 3 pass. I'm like, okay, that's like a Branded player that bricked, sure. I summon something, he goes, Quem revive Ecclesia into Masquerade, the one that burns. So I'm like, that's weird again, but I should be fine. Brendan doesn't have that much burn. I can play through Masquerade. I play my stuff, I go to like 2,000 life point. Then the guy flips Secret Barrel and punches me for burn damage for 2.4k burn damage. I'm like, okay, I did not expect this. The problem for him, I went first third game. And his deck doesn't do anything, gets me going first. So I just won the game. It wasn't that hard third game, but I did not expect burn for my first matchup. Ended up coming out of this one pretty easily. Then second game was against, I think, the Fire King guy. Game was pretty interesting. Ended up looping Chaos Angel twice, banishing his stuff, and he couldn't do much against it, so ended up winning there. Game 3 was against... Oh no, game 2 was against Unchained. Game 3 was against Fire King. Game 2 was against Unchained Fiendsmith. Kind of the same thing. I Chaos Angel his stuff. I banished a lot of his thing. He couldn't do much. So that was the end of it. Then game 4 is when I started losing a bit. So game 4 I faced a White Forest guy. And the White Forest is very similar playstyle to my deck. And it mostly is gonna come down to who goes first if the other doesn't have a way to interrupt. The other guy, so you went first. I could not interrupt him first turn. I was lacking 1 card in hand to be able to break his board. So I had a double of a card and I didn't need it. If it was anything else, I could have maybe broke the board. But with the hand I was dealt, I could not break the board. So sadly, guy won game 1, I won game 2. And game 3 won there. That was a close one. Pretty fun game. But the guy ended up winning that one. So I was 3-1 at that point. Game 5 was against Ryziel. Where game 1 was okay. The guy ended up winning the coin toss again. So went first. He did a board. I did a bit of my board. Wasn't able to break the board. So we go game 2. Game 2. The guy goes, Fua. I'm like, okay, I can make a board through this a bit. He goes full again. And then I make a board that's good enough to survive a turn. The guy goes on his turn, makes some plays. The guy was taking forever, by the way. Forever to play the game. It was insane. And then, like, he makes his board. He plays through my board, makes it a bit annoying. Then afterwards, I go back to my turn. I play a card, he draws me. I'm like, you're kidding me, really? I get forward into draw? Like, there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. I got comboed there, so I just lose the game because double forward into draw was too much for my deck to handle, so unfortunate there. But then afterwards, the 6th game was against a deck I never expected to be this resilient. Like, I faced Medolce before. I faced Medolce in the Master Duel. They die to their normal summon most of the time. But this one was a Medolce Vernisylph that did some play on the board, started going, and then they were like, okay, I imperm this, imperm your normal, that subs that. They go another effect, I HD search, they go Vernisylph. They use like 3 Vernisylph in a turn. I was like, okay, you just had gas. You had every gas. Like, they had no end trap, but they went first. So they make their whole board. I'm not able to break the board. I go game 2. And game 2 decided I'm not going to draw my gas this time. I'm going to draw all the end traps I need. I go summon Apprentice. They go Imperm. So I'm like, okay, I have a cross out, but I have Gazelle in hand. So I'm going to keep my cross out in case they go like... Ash Blossom on the Gazelle afterwards. So I'm gonna keep my cross out just for that, because I want the Gazelle to resolve more than the Apprentice. So I let the Apprentice get negated. I summon Gazelle, activate the effect. They go Dominus Purge instead of Ash Blossom. I'm like, okay, like this one, the Dominus Purge here, discard here. means that it's an Ash Blossom, but because they have an Imperm engrave, they pop the card too. So because they had they destroyed my Gazelle, I didn't have 2 monsters either, so I couldn't extend into the Fiendsmith line. I couldn't do anything, and that ended up costing me the game there, which was super annoying. But they played pretty well. I'm not too mad about losing to Madolce. It was wild to see go. And game 7, my opponent didn't show. So after the no-show was announced, I just saw another guy that had a no-show there, and I was like, let's just play a game for fun. The guy was doing his stuff. Ended up not really caring too much. Yeah, I could have searched her if I like I said, if I just cross out the Imperm, I could have searched the LZ and summoned the LZ. That would have been a play. I just didn't think they would have Purge. I completely forgot about this card. And if they didn't have Purge and they had an Ash instead or something like that, this play was better to cross out. Like, cross-outing an Ash here was better for me than cross-outing an Imperm on this. So that is why I tried to play for this, and it just didn't work out. There was one game too. Pray for you. What are you doing? But yeah, there was a game that I did where I had a 50-50. The guy trolled me the turn before, and I was like, okay, it's back to me on turn 3. I have a play that loses to Ash Blossom, and I have a play that loses to Droll. Which one do I do? The guy trolled me before, and I decided to take the gamble on him having another Droll and not an Ash Blossom. I summoned a Gazelle, he Ashed it, and that ended up losing me the game. So that was just unfortunate. I lost a 50-50. Both plays were mega losing to one or the other. So I had to make a choice. Ended up making the wrong one. I'm still happy with the performance I did. Like, it was 4-3 at the end of the day with a really small amount of preparation. I for sure would change the deck a bit. The Bishops feel fine. They feel fine. I didn't face that many matchups that were relevant with them, but they feel okay. The Nibs are nice. The Veiler is okay because you can go LZ into Fusion with the Veiler to go into Murcielago to try and extend from this. It's funny, but it's not amazing because you kind of cut off the rest of your engine. But other than that, there's the probably the non-engine. I would probably pump the talents to 2 in here, because if I get interrupted, I would like to have like a way to either draw cards to extend stuff, because this deck is mostly 2 cards combo, so it's pretty good. What did Dusted Gold do in my deck? Okay, so let me show you. Let's do a test hand here. Okay, we have a hand that can start. Usually we would do something else, like we could use Kotal to bait an Ash Blossom, but we're gonna play as if they don't have hand traps, okay? So we go Gazelle effect. We add to our hand the Camera Fusion here. Then what you do is activate the Camera Fusion. Go into this guy using an Illusion, Fiend, or Beast, 2 of the 3 type. Then you summon this guy. Then what you do is this here. So the Gazelle first. I usually want to chain block the Gazelle first. And then you do this guy. Going into the Necrom in the deck. Then this one adds you the LZ from your deck to hand. And then from there you can activate a Necrom in the graveyard to get yourself the Dusted Gold. And it is a Light Fiend, if you know. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's a Light Fiend, so you go full Fiendsmith combo from there. So that is the point of a Dusted Gold. One thing I might want to add, because I drew the Dusted Gold sometimes, I was like, oh, that's not too bad to normal summon. But some games I would have liked to have what is this thing? Dark Fusion here, which basically is just a polymerization for a Fiend monster from the extra deck, and a Dusted Gold can search it. So I probably would have had a Dark Fusion there. I have one in IRL. I just didn't think I would need it. But after playing it a bit, I feel it would have been fine, because I could have gone this, get the Dark Fusion, summon the Gazelle. If they imperm the Gazelle, I can go Dark Fusion afterward, and then like combo still from there. It's not as amazing, but it can do stuff, so that could have been fine, but didn't end up happening. So I still need to figure it out. I need to figure out the extra deck from this too. The extra deck is pretty cool. But I might cut stuff out, like I would like to add some stuff to this, but I don't know what I take out. Probably this one's the first that go away, like the Azamina level 6, that sense is probably the first one. It's fine, but it's not amazing. I would like to add back Agnum Day, which is the link 3 Fiendsmith, because it can help if I'm low on resources. It can help punch through. But I don't know. I need to figure it out. I can end old Purge being I need it for trap checks. Oh no. What does the Dusted Gold? Yeah, we saw Citizen of Government Grave summons it from deck. Yeah, exactly, for the Fiendsmith combo. It's pretty funny. It is pretty funny. It, like, basically a normal summon of Gazelle with either a Fiend or Illusion in hand goes full Fiendsmith combo and full Azamina combo. Like a singular normal summon of Gazelle plus another like Illusion or Beast, or Illusion or Fiend in hand is full both combos. So that's why we run it. Time did you draw your Cyframe driver, aka Dusted Gold? The thing is, it's not as much of a driver, cause I drew it I think twice in the whole tournament. But you can still, like, even if you draw this, you can still normal summon a Dusted Gold and go full Fiendsmith combo from there. Like, it's not insane brick. It's not the best play you can get, but it still does something. It still does something for your play. So you're not stranded if you start a Dusted Gold. It's not too bad. Dracosapelia is a card I had it not long ago, and it's amazing. It is one of the best cards I had into the deck. So what I do usually is that my handboard is gonna have the Abao right here, like this one, the Abao here, and she's gonna revive. Like I'm gonna have the Chaos Angel banish. So on your turn, I'm gonna banish the camera that can revive from the graveyard, summon the Chaos Angel, then I banish one thing from your thing, and then I usually have the camera, the normal camera dude on the field. So I can go this camera dude plus the Chaos Angel that I just summoned into Dracosapelia to give me a negate. And then from the camera here that I just used, I can banish him to revive the Chaos Angel from the grave to banish something again from yours. So that's the game plan. That's why, like, Dracosapelia fits pretty well into this. This one kind of has the same idea that, like, I summon him from an Illusion and a Fiend to get myself going. It's just that it's harder to fit a bit. I need kind of like Guardian Camera is one thing. Surprisingly enough, this deck, I don't find many opportunities to go Guardian Camera most of the time. Maybe that's how I play it. I could play it a bit lower to the ground. Like, I don't always need to revive more Regina. I could maybe just revive an Apprentice sometimes, search another monster to turn on Guardian Camera more. God. Thanks for the knocking. No pudding human, no. It's pudding human today. The bunk should be fixed, by the way. I fixed the bunk. It was linked to VTube's video, so I just got the sound of it and just put it right away. So now the bunk should be fine. Agnum Day also work with climbing in Abao and it revives. The problem with Agnum Day that way is that you would need to revive it on your opponent's turn with Lacrima. Because Agnum Day, if you summon him and you want to revive your Desert afterwards, you need to remove your Agnum Day. It cannot Agnum Day doesn't revive himself from the graveyard. So usually what you do if you're on Agnum Days, you go sequence summon Desiree, and then Desiree and sequence into Agnum Day. Then Agnum Day revives the the Desiree and equips himself at the same action. Because Agnum Day does not have an effect that allows him to attach himself for free. The thing though that would be good in this deck is that I don't have a great Lacrima effect. Like, if I had a better Lacrima effect, what I could, like, if I had Fiendsmith in Paradise, I could maybe just go Lacrima. Lacrima returns the Requiem and then Requiem summon to get myself the Paradise, and I send the Desiree to the graveyard to return to send something. That would be good. But it adds another break to the deck that I don't really want to run. Instead, what I can do, if I have Agnum Days, I can go Lacrima targets the Agnum Day, return, and then Agnum Day can tag out to revive the Desiree. So that's probably the thing I would do. So that's why I'm trying to think, do I want Agnum Day or not? I'm gonna need to figure this out mostly. I'm thinking too, do I want to just go breaker instead? Like, instead of end traps, do I just want to go like full board breaker and go like dark ruler no more, droplets, stuff like that to beat the board and just play through it? That would be another option, because I don't have that many non-enchant spots, so maybe that's the best option. But I have still a lot of work to do with this. I gotta figure out what I want to do, what I don't want to do. But one of the first cards on the chopping block might be Nightmare Apprentice, because Nightmare Apprentice is mostly there just to grab the Cortal. And I don't need, like, I already have 3 Cortal, 3 Gazelle, and I probably need the card in hand more than just having a free discard. Like, I rarely search the Apprentice, because my hand is getting pretty low when I do my stuff, so I'm unsure. I'm gonna need to figure it out, but that was my weekend mostly. Then afterwards, once we were done with the tournament, I was there with Tempest CTV, if you don't know. So we're there. We ended up the tournament. Ended up going to grab some poutine because we're hungry. I hate at like 8 a.m. in the morning, and I did not grab anything other than the like food that I grabbed in the morning until 6 p.m. in the afternoon. Like, I stole a bit of like beef jerky of someone there when I was there. Like, one of the guy from my local had some food, so I grabbed a bit, and I was like eating something. It was pretty good for me because I don't know if I would have lasted there. But afterwards, we're pretty hungry, so we went to grab ourselves some poutine at a restaurant, and then we went our way. Yeah, I met Tempest. I'm the one that made him go there, because like I just DM'd Tempest. I know it was close by, so I was like, hey, I might be going to the regional. Do you plan on going yourself? And I'm like, yeah, might as well. I'm free that day. So he ended up playing like he played Dragon Pile, but he played like a dragon deck with lower to the ground, so it was not like D-Link. It was more a deck that would make like seals pass most of the time and just outgrind you. And he was the king of draws. It was so funny to see. It was so funny to see. He ended up going like 3 wins, 1 losses, and 3 draws for the whole day. He almost had a lossless like record there. That was so funny. But he drew like a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot, so he ended up having a lot of fun. He seemed to have a lot of fun there. But yeah, I knew Tempest. At first I didn't know Tempest was close by to me, but I knew Tempest from when I went to Niagara and Maple introduced him to me, and we ended up like talking a bit. It was pretty fun. So when I went to the regional, I was like, well, you might be able to make it. Do you want to go? And he was like, yeah, for sure. So we had a fun time. It was pretty fun. And then I did not face him. I don't know what this deck does, but from what he explained, it's that it's just like a lower to the ground, more resilient combo that's going to keep going back and going back and going back, and they're going to outvalue you. And the problem with that is exactly what happened, is that he goes in time often, because he's gonna grind the game to an alt and just go get values and stuff. But pretty fun time. Then I went home. I stopped by my parents' place when I was going home, because I was like crossing next to them, so might as well drop by. Then they were watching the Super Bowl. I watched a bit of it. I'm gonna be honest, I do not care about the Super Bowl at all. Like, they were watching the Super Bowl, they were listening. I heard the game was kind of a blowout. And then afterwards, went back home, relaxed a bit. But then it was like 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m. at this point. I was so tired. I woke up at 5 a.m. that morning, so I was so tired. I just rested up, did my things, and then... Oh yeah, apparently I was supposed to park my car in the street, because they were like gonna remove the snow that was being piled up next to it, next to my parking spot. So I was like, okay, sure, they're gonna remove it. I'm gonna park on the street. So I go to the trouble of parking myself on the street. Then I go home. I'm like, okay, they're gonna remove the snow, right? I wake up this morning, it's still there. They just did nothing. They did literally nothing there. They did not work at all, so now I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not moving my car again this night. I'm not moving my car. They said it was gonna be yesterday night, so if they want to do it this night, too bad. But yeah, so There was that, and there was like some firefighter truck. I was a bit worried. Like, I was on my PC just reading some stuff, watching some video, and then I hear people talking very loud outside. I'm like, what's happening? I go to my, like, I exit my room and I see red lights coming from my window. I'm like, what is that? There's a fire truck outside. I never figured out what happened. It was probably just someone burned something. But it ended up being like just, they were there for maybe an hour, and I was always like ready to leave in case someone burned their condo unit, and I was like, please no, don't burn your thing. Like, I don't want this after this big day. But ended up being nothing. I did not have to go outside, and that was my day, whole day ahead of me. You crave poutine. Poutine is really good. Poutine is really good. It's not healthy for you, but it is very nice to eat. I have the chance of of living in a place where poutine was created, so I have the chance of having a very good amount of poutine. Like the poutine I had yesterday, I can try and find it. Let me see. Can I find it? What was the poutine I ate yesterday? It was. Let me see. Do they have pictures? They might have pictures of it. Or maybe not. No, they don't seem to have pictures, but the poutine I had was... what was it again? It was the France one. So, home fries, cheese curds, caramelized onions, mushroom, green onion, red wine sauce, and Swiss cheese and gratin. It was very good. Very good poutine. After a big day of working on doing like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and not eating the whole day, it went down like nothing. I hate that whole... I was wondering what it is since it surely isn't French. What do you mean, the poutine? It's French. Poutine is French. And my health says no, but my body yells yes, exactly. Yeah, it is from Quebec. It is exactly. It started from Quebec. The story with poutine is pretty funny. Because the poutine originated from Quebec, and Canada, the rest of Canada, were really snub about it at first. They were like, oh, that's like peasant food. It's like really boring food. It's not great or anything. But once poutine got well known and all, they were like, yeah, poutine's a Canada deal. It's a Canada dish, right? Right? We always love poutine. While they were just being like super annoying and saying it was boring food and stuff like that. But it's us that were making poutine for a long time. Like, it's Quebec. It's a Quebec province that was making poutine for a whole ass time. We were the one that made it for a long time. Oh, and the set of the country? Yeah. It's from Canada, but it's mostly from the part of Quebec of Canada. My kind of pudding is simple: crispy fries, pudding sauce, and cheese curd. It's a classic. I always love to spice up a bit, like add maybe some crispy onions or stuff like that, just to add some stuff to it. But I do like a good classic. One thing I'm gonna say, it's really simple to make a poutine. You find yourself some cheese curd, you find yourself some fries, you crisp them, but you don't make them too crispy most of the time. You make them like a bit soggy. So fries, big meaty fries, like you don't want the small fries, you want big fries. Then cheese curd, and you get yourself poutine sauce is basically like gravy. So you can look online a bit how to make it. I never made myself poutine sauce, but I want to try one day. But oh, cheese curds, yeah, cheese curds are, let me find it. It's so weird that we only have this here. But like, cheese curds are like squishy cheese. Which is mostly what I say most of the time. We call them like squick cheese here. Because a good cheese curds, you're gonna know it's good if when you bite into it, it's make quick. You know it's gonna be a good one. But I can post it in Discord if you want to see what it looks like. But it's mostly cheese curds. A poutine is not a poutine without cheese curd, I gotta say. Like, you gotta have at least some cheese curds in there. You can have other kind of cheese on top of it, but cheese curds are kind of a necessary art of this. But yeah, that's cheese curds. I posted it in Discord. Grilled cheese like that? Well, oh, grilled cheese with the squeaky cheese? My favorite poutine restaurant will all be Costco. I never tried their poutine. I'm kind of like, I'm not a big fan of Costco food. I never found this appealing that much. I gotta say, one of my big take is that Ashton is one of the worst poutine you can get. It's so boring. It's not that great. And it's overpriced as hell for fast food. So I'm gonna say I might take some heat from this. Ashton is overrated. Ashton is so overrated as poutine. You're not gonna get good quality there. Oh, I see. But yeah, we usually use cheese curds. It's pretty good. And we can find them anywhere here. It's cheap and tastes so good. I'm got bored of Ashton there. But that's pretty much myself. I don't think it's good enough quality to be worth it. But yeah, so now that the tangents are done, we're gonna have an ad in a bit of a second. So I'm just gonna talk a bit on what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do it today. So ad starts in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm sorry guys, we are in ad hell now. Well, it should start soon. It just says art starting soon. So you're gonna get into an ad. It's gonna be a short ad, and then we're gonna just build the deck. The plan for today is to build Chimera, like I said, but rebuild it just for the Azamina. It's not started yet. There's a timer on my end that I see where it is, but it's just saying our ad starting soon now. So it should start soon, like in a bit, maybe in a second or so. But Twitch is a bit weird with the ads. Like, it takes some time from time to time. Yeah, soon TM. I don't know when it's gonna start. They just told me, like, an ad is planned for 2 seconds ago. And they just didn't do anything about it. They're still in our ad starting soon, so I cannot do anything about it now. But yeah, we want to build Chimera, but as you saw, like, Fiendsmith is fine. It's not the most amazing package. It makes, like, Apo or something like that, so it's okay. But it's not insane. So I think we might just want to go, instead of running the Fiendsmith bricks, we're gonna run full Azamina and Chimera package and see how it goes. Because I know some people have been running the Azamina package there, and I'm gonna see what I can do with this. I'm gonna see if it works or not. We're talking about sounds ass. Well, it's mostly just, have you never gone to Ashton? Like, it's the fast food of restaurant. It's the fast food of them. Because I haven't seen them in local market. Yeah, the cheese curds are not... outside of, like, Quebec and maybe Toronto and stuff like that, I haven't seen cheese curd that frequent. Even in Canada. Like, I haven't seen that frequent that much. It shows in chat now? Yeah, exactly. Well, the ads should be going now. The ads should be running now. Costco poutine is magical, it's cheap and tastes so good. The restaurant you were talking about sounds ass. I should try Costco poutine most of the time, but I'm a bit, like, I'm a whole guy. I used to like cheap poutine, but now I'm very picky with my poutine. I'm very, very picky. I need the poutine to be, like, top notch for me to go for it. I've been around the block. I've seen stuff. I'm making 2 marionette mites. It's so funny to see those Fiendsmith bows so confused why you have my monster. Oh, I see. Seems MD is apologizing for what I went through with Sky Striker. Oh, what are they doing? German recipe says to substitute curds with mozzarella. That's a blasphemy. That's such a blasphemy there, Tortellini. That's like, you spoke the cardinal sin in my chat there. Maybe I can get some Amazon or different website. Yeah, it's hard to get. I don't know why. It's not that hard to make cheese curds. It's just not present anywhere. Like, we can take it as snacks from time to time ourselves. Like, sometimes we're gonna eat cheese curds as snack. We're gonna just buy a bag of cheese curds and just munch on them as snacks in there. So I don't understand how it's not, like, more popular around. May I ask a question? Yeah, for sure. Do you live close to Cyril Tracine in case? Not really. Not really. I know where it is, but I'm not that close to that. So, no. I'm telling you, think I don't know that? Yeah. Oh, you got 2 alt-art Ghost Bell now? Ooh. Sadly, I don't... Yeah, maybe, I guess Ghost Bell's pretty good right now with all the Fiendsmith going around, but... It is pretty good. It is pretty good. It's nice that you have the alt-art. Does it have a special animation? The 525 poutine, they have a whole ass menu for just poutine. I might try it if I ever go there. Like, it's not that far away, but I'm not next door, so... Oh, you can check in shop? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's a pack here. We could try and open it. Oh, that's cute, actually. That's kind of cute. And I can probably get curds online. Probably. We could try and go for this pack, to be honest. Like, we have the gems to open it once at least. So, maybe we get lucky, maybe not. I'm seeing blasphemy every day on the internet. Like, if I do a recipe, I want to get all the ingredients possible. That is fair. That is fair. Pops up for, like, just hash blossom. That's so cute. We had a replay, right? We had a replay, I think, before. It was Kinroma that had a replay. 2 replays on Kinroma. The first and the third one. We might as well go for them before I forget. And then we're gonna open a pack, and then we're gonna go and build the deck. Probably not gonna play too much today, because I want to try and build the deck and make it good. But we should still have like an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours of playing the deck. So let's go for Kinroma first. You were Ray, if I remember correctly. I'm starting to get it now. So the first one you said, so Punk against Tempai. How do they deal with the big pep? Now that you're showing me this, how does Tempai deal with a big pep bungus there? Unless they draw like Droplet? I guess it's only Droplet or Bust. Oh no, Droplet doesn't work because pep is not just monster effect, right? It's any effect that's activated, so I don't think they have a way out of pep, to be honest. I don't think they have a way out. Let's see if that is what happens here. So you add the call by the grave. It's crazy that this is a draw too. This is pot of greed, basically. Oh, you don't see the cards on the left, but it like the field spell is pot of greed there. So field spell draws one again. Oh, the bird here. So you're on Kashira stuff. Summon those 2. Classic Punk line. Get the Gabu, which is pretty good. Then go into the Omega. And rip them for 1. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So end ripping here, making sure they have 1 less card. What do you end rip? The Hydra is pretty good card to end rip, I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna be honest. Banishing this, summoning this, milling 3. Milling the Tempai player is not the best thing, because they can always go Fadra. Okay, Dora is not a good start for them. It's Bunkash, yeah. Call by it again, Roku. You could have probably waited on the call by, right? You didn't need to play it right now. You could have waited to see if they drew like Pydra, because they could have had the 3rd Pydra there or something like that. But they would have probably summoned a Pydra if they had it. So this is negated seal. They have the Sengen summoning. Why? Wait a second. If you add the Sengen summoning already, why did you not play the Sengen summoning before the Dora? You didn't need to use the Sengen summoning. They could have just played the Sengen summoning, played Dora, and then you cannot imperm the Dora, because it's a fire dragon. Why? You assume people read? I assume people read their own card. At least, that's what I assume there. So they're gonna go this one. You can still go into a quick synchro. They're going to Biden Dragon. Biden Dragon's gonna get themselves this. You're gonna quick synchro. Cannot think we must play. Oh, that's rough here. The pop on the Sharakusai, preventing the synchro summoning. Then they're gonna summon this. You're gonna go this to draw one. Maybe you draw into something. Yeah, exactly. Tempai player. And Ashblossom could be pretty good. Sengen summoning. You're gonna play the Sengen summoning here. So this way, going Sengen, you're gonna Ash this. Then from there, they can quick synchro again, but that's not gonna do much. Like, they cannot punch over your guy, which is good. And then they quick synchro. And, oh, you just have the ogre. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You could have imperm too. Like, you had so many things to add them. So just pop this. They don't have the synchro material, and then going turn 2 with the Rising Carp left on the field should, like, yeah, that Ash Blossom was insane there. You might have died without that Ash Blossom. Removing the Pie Dragon. You're a sniper for that Pie Dragon. Oh? Oh, okay, I see what you were doing. Did you not have any target left for Rising Carp? I'm guessing you didn't, right? You didn't have any target in deck left? So, nope. Okay, that makes sense. Going to Shangri-Era. Okay, so you have the Shira stuff on top of that. It's not just like bunk stuff there. Another unicorn here. They added Gold Sark that is taking down. Now they add the Fadra. Now it gets scary a bit. Yeah, I can check the deck list afterwards. Oh, you're gonna banish everything? Oh, Lord. That's pretty rough for them. They lost their Chandra, so they don't have like the Synchro there. You're gonna remove the Biden Dragon. Was that the only Biden Dragon they had? I don't know. They're gonna punch over this. Then can they Synchro at all? They can, but you can just imperm this. Then they don't have a Synchro material anymore. So that's pretty rough for them. That is pretty rough. They don't have a singular Tempa in the grave, so they had to go Dora Dora. They go main 2 into Barone. Okay. Barone can try and pop, but that's gonna... Okay, they pop the back row, which is fine. You can blank the Barone negate by just going Shangri-La. They're gonna be forced, but it doesn't destroy because we have material. This Tempai player is ass. I know. I'm seeing this happening. It's not the greatest Tempai player. Oh, Bert? Oh, the double ash? Sure. Then you're gonna go banish this, summon the Xiamen for free, Xiamen effect, getting yourself the Foxy Tune. Then this is gonna add yourself something into the Amazing Dragon here. Amazing Dragon is gonna bounce everything they own. And then Xiamen's gonna give you some attack. And at this point, I think they're running out of resources, to be honest. Like, they don't have much more. Then Omega recycles the card. You punch one and then you go Foxy Tune. Oh, you didn't want to go battle phase with this? Oh, I guess you want to ban it. Oh, that makes sense, but you could have punched for a bit more here. You could have punched for a bit more if you went Foxy Tune first and just like punch with the Deer Note on top. It would have been a 2.1k. Probably wouldn't have mattered, but this one doesn't summon in defense, right? I don't think it summons in defense. They could have just tried it on that would have been game on board. Yeah, probably, actually. Probably, but the field spell needs to... No, the field spell only gives the attack if they pop it in the battle phase, I'm pretty sure. Like, let's see the card, because I'm pretty sure the field spell only gives, like... If this card starts during the battle phase, so they didn't have a way to quick synchro into Dragon there to get themselves... Okay, because your life point is low... Well, that wouldn't have I summoned it in defense, but you linked it away anyway. So once you bounce everything, you could have punched for 2.1k and then link it away into SP anyway, then revive something. I mean the Deer Note that you summoned from the Foxy Tune. Unless I'm misremembering, like if I see your deck. So it is Kashir Punk. Oh, this one's a funny one. You can discard this card and take out a feed of monster and you take control. That's so funny. That is so funny. But let's see. This one, does it summon in defense? Send one card, introduce special summon. No, that's what I'm saying. Like when you went Foxy Tune, you didn't want in Foxy Tune before the battle phase. You could have gone Foxy Tune, drop your Imperm. Summon the Deer Note in attack. Punch with your Synchro here. Punch with Deer Note. And then use Deer Note and the... Shangri-Era in main phase 2 to go into SP. That would have been the same play. You just would have done 2.1k more damage. Didn't matter at the end of the day, but it's just a small optimization play that I saw there, and it might have mattered one game or another. So I'm just pointing it out because I saw it, but it's nothing. The one on the bird. Oh, this trap card? Yeah, might even matter. When a monster would be normal, special, or spell trap card is activated, true one psychic type monster negate the summon activation if you do destroy that card. That's pretty funny. I've never seen anyone run this one. Never seen anyone run this card. You're on a school of 2 of every edge trap, which is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people on that. Triple Ash because you don't want to get Charmeat and all, but all the other end traps at 2. Just to have diversity and not draw the end trap in multiples. The Imperm, I guess, is not too bad because Imperm is not once per turn. Yeah, it's solemn with some requirement, but doesn't pay 2,000, which is fine because Punk cannot, like... Punk can struggle with life points sometimes, so It can be good. I can understand why you would run it. I'm not convinced I would run it in my list, but I understand why you would. Like, this game was 100% a loss if that Temper player wasn't this stupid, I see. Because he could have gone Dragion before the battle phase. Maybe, and then you couldn't have, like, Ash the Kaiman. Like, if you went... Before you went Kaiman and didn't get greedy to try and get attack, if you went, like... Buy the Dragon here... Before... Not the Buy the Dragon, the... Transcendent Dragon before the battle phase, he punched into face and then he activated the Kaiman that we knew he had in hand. You could not have ashed it, you couldn't have done anything, then you could have just like summoned this. He summons the Chandra punch, gets something, gets the Fadra gets the Pydra, and then you go full combo and he probably kills you, but the guy didn't seem to know that well his deck. Tenpai is so stupid. Tenpai, like, can just plate shoot anything from anything again. Then you have a level 11 in Alliance Insight Elves with the life point. Which one is this one? Like, I don't know which one you're talking about. Do you have the name around or somewhere? And you had the third game you said. So the... What is that deck? It's like Ritual? It recovers life point and is a board wipe. I never heard of that one. Oh, it's Drytron, I see. Welcome in to the Incognito. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. I hope you're doing good. They're gonna fail your Diviner. That's pretty brutal, but you do have the Tubin. So you lose the effect of normal summon, but you can still tribute it. And get yourself going with the tribute effect. The Joel and Lockbird is gonna be rough here. Ouch. That's gonna be annoying. And the Bishop on top of that? Please stop. Come on. Draw the Cursed Thunder Deity? I don't know that one. I never heard of that one. Linkuriboh here. I was hoping for a Relinquished Anima, but sadly no. So you're gonna just banish the Magnemut. Kind of a rough start, to be honest. Veiler, Droll, Magnemut. No effect for Magnemut here. Wait, so that means they can activate Magnemut without, like, a targeted deck? Why could they activate Magnemut? Oh, they weren't a troll, that's why. I was like, no way you can activate Magnemut if you have not a singular dragon that can be searched from this. But no, it's because they were under, like, Droll themselves, so that's why they couldn't draw. The Baldric might come in handy here. I'm probably gonna go back to Punk in the TCG once we get the support and the Tachyon stuff. Maybe, yeah. Punk is always a fun deck. You're gonna tag those two out, so they don't have the tuner here, which is pretty big. I don't know if they have another tuner. I don't think any of the other cards they have are tuners, so that's gonna stop them a bit. And then you stabilize a bit. You're gonna summon the Baldric. So now if they try and summon anything, you can just go Baldric, tribute your SP, and then go from there. And now they waited too long. You can let this, like, you banish this, banish that. And then you have your Drytron if you need to tribute for the Baldric. Because Baldric only says, like, tribute another dark monster or light monster. You can tribute another light or dark monster and target one of those monsters, banish it. So you should be fine. If they try and go summon something, you can just go Baldric here. And you're off to the races. You already got a list for it. I saw some of the Punk cards. I haven't internalized them yet. I've not gone through and watched what they do too much. The Royal Diviner of the Herald here. Going to Drytron, move with a bit of Fafnir. Dropping this, then this one drops this, revive himself. Reveal the Meteornus Drytron, then the Gamma's gonna summon itself. It just spins itself all over. Apo here to protect yourself against stuff. Then can go this, detach 2. Summon a big bungus, and that should be pretty good. And you haven't even normaled yet, that's right. You don't need your normal this. Royal Diviner 2. Royal Diviner, Royal Herald of the Arclight. So you're gonna add this back, tribute those two for the new bungus. The new boy. Then you're gonna punch here because your Apo's massive, and then 5,500 here. Then, was it more damage to stay with those two? It was. You could have done like 1,000 more damage. Doesn't matter too much. But technically, you could have done more damage here. Okay, they're gonna imperm this, which is good for you. You're gonna imperm this, which is good. So now they cannot bounce anything. They're gonna play the other field spell. That's still... No, that doesn't negate anymore. So your effects are live. Now they're not. So if they go activate stuff, you cannot Apo, you cannot Drytron anymore. If you found a way to like activate the Apo during their turn, that would have been so funny. Because they could have like made their Apo lower than 3000 while the... You could have made your Apo lower than 2000 before the Typhon gets unnegated, and then the Apo would have been live, but sadly they did not play into it. Crew whatever for Drytron because he can tribute body, that is fair. That's fair. I just love my boy Relinquished Anima, he's so cool. So they're gonna go into Legacia, but they cannot activate Legacia because it is more than 3000. That is what it is. Like, did they forget their own Typhon? That's shielding them, but that's stopping you? Like, that's the whole point of Typhon. It's like both players. Mithionis Drytron, you're gonna ritual summon the Benton here. Does Benton as an unsummon effect? No. Okay, so you go Dynamondo. Oh, that makes sense. Dynamondo here. Dynamondo is gonna target this, bounce, shuffle back, and then punch, punch, and that's game. GG. Drytron taking names. I don't mind this kind of Drytron. Like, I used to hate Drytron with a passion, but now that they're not doing Herald of Perfection stuff, I don't mind. Drytron's a fun deck. Let me see. I want to see the cards you said about. So you said Jura, the Cursed Thunder Deity. I've never heard of this card. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe the picture I have. No, I don't know that card. What does it do? It's a level 11. Each time you put a activate card effect, gain 300 life point immediately after it resolves. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can pay 1.5k and tribute this card, then activate one of this effect. Destroy all fists of monster opponent control. Destroy all fists of spells. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might play around with this. Thanks for the water. Thanks for the water, Zach. You faced two types of Drytron. Drytron was a plague when the game started. But a jerk, it seems like a pretty fun card. Seems like a pretty good card, to be honest. I didn't know this was a thing. It's not out, right? Elan's Insight is not out for us yet. I don't think so. But let's see here. Let's see here. If we go Chimera, we're going to start with our starters of Chimera. So we want to go 3 Courtal for sure. We want to go triple Gazelle. Probably 2 Baphomet in this list because we need more Fiends. We want to go Camera Fusion here. We probably want 2 of this, 1 of this. Maybe we want this because we're going to be on more illusion, so we're going to put it here for now. I'm wondering, I'm going to put 3 Mirror for now, but we might go down to 2 because our best normal most of the time is going to be Gazelle and not Mirror. So we want the Gazelle, we want to see Gazelle more than Mirror. So having too many normals is not always the best, so that's why I've been cutting Mirror a bit. But we're gonna see, we're gonna see. 1 Guardian Camera at least. Then we're gonna go into the... We're gonna just add the Diabell Star here. So triple Diabell Star, 1 Wanted, 1 Diabells. Then we're gonna go into the Azamina stuff. Azamina, we want maybe 2 Deception in this because we might be running lower stuff. But maybe we don't need to. Moragina, we can still do. Yeah, we can still do the Moragina. We have this, we have this one, the Murcielago. We need 1 allowed Azamina here. We could technically try and do some Queen Azamina stuff. Like, it could be funny. Because we could make it happen, but I don't think that's going to happen that much. We need the LZ, we need a baby LZ here. That should be pretty fine. Do we need anything else in the main? Because we could technically decide to add the Patchwork Engine, but that's not great. We could decide to just go with this and go full Antrap. Problem with this is that we need like more value. Oh, we need the Nightmare Apprentice probably. If we go triple Apprentice and drop 1 Mirror Sonite, because Apprentice can be anything. Apprentice is a version of Mirror Sonite, basically. So if we go like 2 Apprentice, 2 Mercenite, 3 Kotal, 2 Gazelle, that's a lot of starter. We have triple Daybell Star, 1 Wanted, so I have a lot of starters here. It's only that the Azamina stuff doesn't merge too much into the camera. It just fits together a bit. Oh, we need the Sinful card. So we need this one here for sure. Are we missing anything here from the package? I think we're fine. This guy maybe, maybe not. So from there, we want the Magnum probably. In this version, probably the Magnum's fine enough. We want the... Do we have it here? No, we do not. What do we want? I never built this kind of deck, so I don't know. We can go double talent here to try and get stuff. We can always pitch it if we don't need it. 2 call by. We can have 2 Maxi here. Triple Ash Blossom just to be able to shield ourselves. And then... Oh, you posted a list? Good. Herald was that made it toxic? Exactly. Herald was so annoying. Like, oh, I got Infinite Negate now. I literally got Infinite Negate. Enjoy. Fiendsmith ends on Apo. So they go, let's do the play. They go Lurie into Requiem into stuff. Like, Nip is not as amazing as you might think. We probably go triple Imperm because Imperm is a crazy card. I'm thinking maybe Valor because Valor could be good. Like, we Valor the sequence. And we can use the Valor in this. So maybe Valor here. The problem now that I'm seeing is that we bridge from Chimera into Azamina. But we don't bridge from Azamina into Chimera. So that's a kind of a problem. But that's not too bad. We have one more spot here. Do we need anything else? We have this. Because if we want to go for the Patchwork Engine, that would be like here, triple Patchwork, 2 Chain, 1 Poly maybe? We could go 2 and 1 Poly for a 5-card package. That could be fine. And we go like maybe 2 Valors instead. So like 2 Valors, 3 Ash, 2 Maxi, 3 Imperms, 2 Call by, 2 Talents. That could be fine. That way we get ourselves going with this. Valor's really good at the moment, but if they get a good hand, Snake Eyes make Sylvia first, Ilya Silva first. That's fair. That's fair. The thing with Valor that's fun with this deck is that if you start with just LZ and a Valor in hand, you can summon the LZ, go LZ effect, fusion with the Valor because it's a light spellcaster, and you can go into Murcielago. Then Murcielago gets you the Deception, and the Deception gets you the Allowed as a Mina from there. So that's a way why like Valor might be a bit better in camera a bit, but it's not that amazing of a hand trap. It doesn't allow us to break the board, which is a shame. But what do we want here more? We have a lot of starters here. We have those things. Do we need anything else? Because I'm really wondering if we want the Patchwork Engine. I've been so annoyed with the Patchwork. So it would be maybe 2 Patchwork into 2 Chains. The problem I have right now is that we're lacking a bit of Fiend. Like, those are the only 2 Fiends in the deck. So I don't like that we have so little Fiends in there. So 2 Patchwork, 2 Chain, and 1 Poly maybe? That would work into Magnum a bit better. Is Small World a possibility? I don't know. Because this is a Earth, this is a Wind. Like, we never want to bridge those. So what would we bridge into? Like, Valor is a 0/0. So I guess we could bridge into... No, we cannot bridge. We could bridge technically Ash into LZ, which would be a thing. We could bridge the Chain into a Gazelle, maybe? Like, Chain here into Kotal here into... Because it doesn't share anything into Kotal into Gazelle. Would be a bridge. It could be Mirror Sonite into Chain into Gazelle. we don't really have, like, this here could, the chain could be a bridge from stuff to stuff, to be honest. Because he's a level 4, so he fits with all of those. The LZ's a level 2, so technically we could bridge Maxine to LZ maybe. No, we need another level 2. So, how would we bridge LZ here? Like, there's the Ash, but there's no other target for Ash, so... Small World is not that great, I think. It doesn't add that much value. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 starters. 16 starters. So I think we should be fine. 17 starter, actually. So I think we should be fine starter-wise. We might make lower to the ground boards, but I think we're gonna be okay. Now what we want to do is we don't need the close moon. We need the muck here. Then we could run SP all night, but she's not amazing. What we could do instead? Oh wait, I have an idea here. We run Crush Sheep. Okay, so the idea is that we summon our stuff, we make Crush Sheep, and then afterward, we go Azamina plays, fusion summon into the Crush Sheep zone, revive the Mirror Sonite tags out into Baphomet. That is the dream. That is a dream there. So, maybe that works out, maybe that does not, but we're gonna see. It's mostly because I don't think Fiendsmith is good enough. Like, we're gonna revisit the Fiendsmith later on, but I don't think I'm running the... Caesar package and the Desiree package. I'm just gonna make an apple with the Fiendsmith, basically. Which might be good enough, to be honest. It might be good enough. Plan, I may or may have crafted another royal when building my Fiendsmith musket deck. Oh lord. It's been a while since I've seen a royal myself. It's been a whole while since I've seen a royal. I'm kind of lacking them. I would like to see my royals. We could technically run the Fuas in this if we wanted to. Because... do we run one Fua here? Because we have discard outlet like no tomorrow. So maybe we run one Fua. I don't want to craft more Fuas than this, but one should be fine. It's another Maxi, and it could be good to just add cards. Like, this is a card that I'm waiting for Stampede, because this card is going to get reprinted in Stampede. And I cannot wait, because my deck gets powered up so much by this card. Because, like, I go second, that gives me a way to play through the board. I go first, I just discard it for the Evil Star, or I discard it for Nightmare Apprentice, or I use it to make Garden Camera, or I do stuff with it. I attribute it for Deception. Like, I have so many things that I can do here. So, Froy is a card that I can run in the main deck in TCG. But I'm not too mad about this deck. Now we gotta just figure out the extra deck here. I do like this lineup of stuff. We have this here. I hope we get, like, the other Charmies, too. Like, we know Fua's gonna be there because they announced it way early on. But I hope we get Perelia, at least. I'm not expecting the Meows, because the Meows just came out. But I would like to see Perelia in there, too. Because Perelia goes crazy into Rizio. Like, I would side Perelia and I would run main Fua. So I have a way to play through stuff. And that would make my deck so much better. If I can have the Meows, I would run the Meows probably in the side, too. Just for the... Malice matchup, and that would probably be my side. Like, my side would be triple Perelia, triple Fua, triple Meows, and like Lancia, Chaos Hunter, and other stuff there. I hope we get Fiendsmith reprints then too, because the engine is way too expensive. I hope too. I currently have the whole Fiendsmith package, but it's mostly I bought my last engraver because when I was going to the regional, I was like, I was running one singular engraver in my deck first. And it felt really bad because sometime if I started Engraver first hand, it meant that I couldn't go full Fiendsmith combo. Because technically, if you want to go full Fiendsmith combo in my deck, I'm running Sanct in my deck. So if you want to go full Fiendsmith combo with my deck, you need like to, and you start Engraver, you go Engraver Pitch, add the Sanct summon the token, but the token doesn't go to the graveyard, so you're lacking one Light Fiend. So you go token into Requiem tags out, go into Lacrima drops another Engraver, and then Engraver revives to just any normal monster gets you into the play, but you need that monster there. Like, you need to have the second engraver. So I caved in. I bought the engraver. It was a bit cheaper than what I was expecting, because I went to ask first. I was like, if it was gonna be 150 or 160 Canadian, I wouldn't have bought it. But the guy says it's 115 Canadian. And with the change and the ratios, it ended up being like $80 US. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna take it. It's cheaper than I expected. I kind of needed to run my deck effectively there, so might as well grab it. That was my big expenses for the Yu-Gi-Oh! This month. But now I'm in it, and I'm in a bind, guys. I'm buying Vanguard cards, and I'm buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I'm gonna go broke with card games. I'm gonna go broke at this point. But Fiendsmith, I think they might hit Fiendsmith. I don't know how they would hit it. I feel they might put Engraver to 1, which would hurt a lot. If they put Engraver to 1, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I still run it, but I run the track nowadays, which would be fine. Or maybe I just cut it completely and decide to go for another route instead and not run the... go like more into the Azamina package instead. Maybe that would be a play in TCG, I don't know. But if they do like the OCG and they put Engraver to 1, that's gonna hurt a lot of decks. If they put like Engraver to 2 instead, that I'm fine, because I'm already only running 2. It's really gonna be if they put it to 1 that's gonna hurt my deck. Been enjoying Fiendsmith a lot in Master Duel so far, and you're only seeing like the small package of Fiendsmith. Like, this is the baby version of Fiendsmith right now. We don't have one of the most important cards in Fiendsmith, which is like Lacrima the Crimson Tears, which is the normal monster, the level 4 Fiend normal monster that's considered Fiendsmith cards. Because basically what you do is you go the Link 1 into Lacrima, and Lacrima on summon can dump it can dump Fiendsmith card to the graveyard. So you dump the Engraver, and then you have your material for there. You can go like Engraver revives, then go from there. And that's pretty good. It's 35 bucks here. Ooh, that's pretty cheap, to be honest. That is very cheap. I bought mine pretty expensive. They're like 80, they're like, I think 95 US here for the market value. Yeah, Lacrima is gonna fix a lot of decks. Without Maiden Name, Lacrima the Engine doesn't felt overall oppressive. Exactly, like, I'm even thinking, like, that's what we're thinking right now. I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe not run it in my Chimera build, because it's a bit bricky and I don't do much with it. Other than just, like, playing stuff. And if we don't need this, we can just do the Vasm support? What is that support? What is that support? But yeah. What other extra deck cards do we want here? We have this, that. We have those two. Right here. I'm gonna see in my other decks what I have. Where's my... Oh, we don't have the other Chimera. Because I would like to see here. Like, if we play this deck again, we remove this for sure. And then instead we just go Apo here. From the Lacrima summon. Like, we don't run the Caesar. We don't need to run the Caesar. So we just go Fiendsmith for the Lacrima. Problem with this deck is that we're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 non-engine. We could do the thing that we cut this. The Bishop could be good too. Bishop could be good. But we cut this maybe, and then we have like a fine amount of non-engine, but it's not that amazing. Like, we still have just 11 or 12. So that's not great. I would like a bit more than that. So this one here, we could add to this the Magnum maybe. Like, if we add the Magnum here, it's a draw power, the Magnum, so that's not too bad. We could add the Dark Fusion too. We could try it out here if we want. Like, if we go... Where's the Dark Fusion? Where are you? There you are. This here. Generate! Generate here! No shiny, sadly. No shiny there. 9 months to come out? I see. Valiant Smasher, the set name? I see. You just want some more Dark Souls card, like Ashen support? Yeah. I wish Ashen was a bit better. Like, it's a neat deck. It just fell through really hard. So, if we go here, we're just gonna think of some extra deck cards that we could need. So, we have the Magnum. We have the Guardian Camera. We could run a second Guardian Camera, maybe. Run it this lower to the ground, like a bit like we were running before. That could work. Then, do we have the Poly? We have the Poly. We have the Magnum. We have those cards. We need 2 more cards. What do we want? We could run the Goddess if we don't need the space, because this deck might struggle to deal with big bungus that we cannot affect. So, Goddess might be our out to this. And from there, do we want to run the Baby Goddess just because we can? Because technically the Baby Goddess could allow us to like link 2 stuff of theirs. Or I think the SP might be better. Or SP or Apo. But we're never really gonna make Apo here. So I think we might just run SP all night here and just go from there. Like that seems fine enough. We're gonna need to give it a go. I'm gonna go Azamina Chimera here. That should be the build. I think it's fine enough. It's not amazing, but I think it's pretty good. Welcome in, Duel. Welcome in. We're trying a new brew. We're trying to remove the Fiendsmith package from there and see if it works better or not. I love this card back, by the way. This card back is so cool. It's so good looking. Wanna go for the striker field, right? So we can go this, we can go... I'm still gonna go with this. It's such a cool mate. We're gonna keep the Jinzo. We're gonna keep the Jinzo here. And let's change the 3 main card just to reflect a bit more. The middle one's gonna be the Chimera here. We're gonna be Deception here. And then we're gonna be... Patchwork here. So that's just gonna show a bit of the deck. I like to put cards that reveals what the deck is. So if people see the replay stuff, they know what I'm going in with. Been trying to fit Nightmare Griffin lines for my pure Fiendsmith deck. Since Light Fiend equal Neuron activation, that is fair. I know, like, if we had a bow, a Q, you could maybe do something with that. Because you could make Griffin and then use the Griffin to make a bow. And then revive. That's what Malice is doing, basically. That is literally what Malice is doing. They're making Griffin. And then they're using Linktree and their Griffin to make a bow. And then a bow revives the Griffin. It's so boring. I just got my Fiendsmith package, placing it in one of my ranked meta decks. I have my Fiendsmith deck, like, my deck that I'm running Fiendsmith in is this one. The problem I have is that I don't feel Fiendsmith is that great. Like, I feel Fiendsmith doesn't do... It's not a 1-card combo right now, so we might be oscillating between those 2. I still like the Fiendsmith package. What I like with this is that this card is just like... a 1-card Fiendsmith and Azamina package, so that's what I like, but we might not need it. Let's try a new deck. So like always, we do have the wheel. So if we end up losing a game, we do the training wheel here. We are getting close to master, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah, we deleted the deck I was running with, so let's try this one and see how it works. Can we make this happen? Can we make this happen now? Can we get a win here? That would be very sweet. Very, very sweet if we can win our first game. Losing the coin toss is not great though. Losing the first coin toss of the game of the day is not amazing. What are we gonna be facing with? Like, what are we gonna be faced with? I forgot to open the pack I wanted to open to you. Okay, this hand is pretty good. Like, we have a starter here as a normal summon. We have an extender. We have the Patchwork. We have the Imperm. We have the D-Bells. Valmonica. Okay, I don't really know what they do that much. I'm not too well versed with the Valmonica, so you're placing it in your Bell and considering D-Link using Fiendsmith. I don't know what your Bell gains that much from the Fiendsmith other than they're just Fiend that it can use. Setting the scale. So this one, add this to hand. That's a bit scary here. So they summon the Celatries. I probably imperm this, right? Yeah, I think I imperm this. I cannot let them go with this. So let's imperm this. And see if they have extender from there. Our hand is pretty good. Our hand is very good there. So let's just hope they don't floodgate us. They probably can still pendulum summon. No, they cannot. Okay, good, good, good. That was a good imperm there. Set 2 and pass. Okay. You want to see their list? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I always think this one's the imperm target. That's even better here. Okay. This play loses to Droll, but they're just not gonna have Droll, right? This plays around Ash. It plays around imperm and stuff like that. So we want to do this play first. We have the Gazelle. We're gonna play the Patchwork here so we can get going. Add the Poly. Add the Chain to hand. We are gonna need to go for a Sinful Spoiled card at some point. They have cards that they can play here, which is a bit scary. If we go Fusion now, we can protect ourselves against an Imperm, which would be good. Like, if we fuse those two together, or those two together, we can... No, we need those two. So maybe those two together, get ourselves the... Send to Grave, and then we have the Cortol if we need to. So I do think I want to do that. I do think I want to do that here. We're gonna start with the Poly without normal summoning. We're gonna normal summon to try and get the Gazelle effect, but I think it's better to... We can always normal summon the Mirror later on if we need to. This is safer. Oh, we forgot the Cortol. We need a Cortol in this deck. Okay, that changes the line, because we could have gone those two and then Cortol revive the Mirror, but we cannot now, so... If we go... Gazelle... Or do we need the Gazelle then? We can go Mirror and Chain here. Yeah, I think we go Mirror and Chain. Keep the Gazelle in case we need it. And we revive the Mirror later on, so... That way we can go this Chain Link 1, this Chain Link 2. And then we can go LZ afterwards. LZ summons Morigina. We forgot a Chaos Angel! No! I forgot everything, guys! I'm a stupid! The combo doesn't work as well. We don't bridge! We don't bridge anymore. I forgot a Chaos Angel here. We might still win this, but God, I done goofed there. We negate the Imperm here. That's why we did this play here. We need Masitao and we need the Chaos Angel in this deck. I completely forgot about them. I completely forgot. So the LZ doesn't bridge anymore. Send to the graveyard. We're gonna send here. At this point, might send this. I'm trying really hard now. We can still do something though. We reveal the LZ in hand. We just won't be able to go for the Deception from this. Summon the LZ here. Then do I get to play? LZ effect. Go into Morigina with those two. Sadly, we would go into Chaos Angel after this, but we cannot now, so we're just gonna go Morigina. What does that do? That's fine. We still have our normal summon, so we summon Gazelle now. Gazelle effect. Gonna search me the Camera Fusion here. Then we can go Camera Fusion with this, get those two. Go into another Baphomet using this. Sadly, we won't get the Baphomet effect, but we still get stuff going here. It would be so much better if we had the Chaos Angel and the Tau here. Gazelle effect here is gonna activate, getting myself... I think I'm gonna grab a Cortol here. And then we can go Camera Fusion here, add this back to hand. And I think I'm just gonna go Magnum to see what I hit. So we go Camera Fusion here. We could go more... Oh, that's so funny, actually. Wait, that's way better, because we didn't activate the effect, so... We can actually do this. I didn't think about that. Morigina, come back onto the field. I wouldn't have thought about this in TCG. Like, if I wasn't Paper, I would have gone into the Magnum here. But that just allows me to revive the Mirror here. We could technically go D-Bells and set one, pop a scale, and they just lose, right? That might be better here. But no, we can just summon the D-Bells later on. So we go Mirror Knight here. Summon this onto the field. Then if we tag out now, that doesn't do much. We can go this, go into D1, we revive. That's more damage actually, so I think that's worth it. We're gonna go Mirror Knight now. Then we go into the Baphomet. Baphomet effect, gonna get myself another Camera Fusion and a Gazelle. You see, I screwed up the deck building and the deck still flows pretty well. So I like it a lot. We activated Camera Fusion again. We go this time into this one, using this and this. And that should be GG at this point. I don't know how they come back from this. Because now we have like the Chimera. We're gonna revive the D-Bells and we're gonna just set a card. So they won't be able to set scale anymore. We're gonna end rip their final card. We're gonna pop their field. That should be all she wrote. Summon the D-Bells onto the field. There's nothing that protects them, right? I don't think there's nothing that protects them. So we just go set. What gives me less attack is this one, right? So I'm gonna pop the one that gives me less attack. But we pop this, we pop that. Boop. And then they cannot set scale anymore. Because D-Bells is a funny card with the pendulum cards. They literally are not allowed to set scales. We don't kill them this turn, but I think we should be fine. I'm pretty sure we should be fine here. We end rip them for one. Oh, that's not a card I wanted to... Oh, wait. Oh, it's discarded Descends to grave, so they can't even go for the Fiendsmith there. It doesn't even go to the Fiendsmith line because it gets sent instead of discarded. And that should be it. That should be all she wrote. D-Bells is such a crazy card. Such a crazy card there. It would have been fun to see you beforehand. Last end would have been crazy. Battle phase. Morigina, you can go ahead. Morigina is so good in cameras. She's like the crazy card. Revive your Mirror Knight, do stuff. Like, if you can keep your LZ on the field, you can just send the Mirror Knight to the graveyard, revive it, then go into Chaos Angel, and win from there. But you wanted to see the deck list, right, Tortellini? You wanted to see the deck list here? We're gonna fix the deck list ourselves, too. But let's see here. What were they on? Yeah, it seems to be just standard Valmonica Fiendsmith. 2 Engraver, 1 Lurie, triple track, and that's pretty much standard list. 2 Baguska. Oh, they're on the Caesar. I don't think you should be on the Caesar. Like, I'm thinking about it. Every time I thought about it, like, we have Apple Eagle. So your play most of the time is gonna be you go Requiem into Sequence. And then Sequence effect is gonna get you the... Sequence effect is gonna get you the Lacrima here. This one's gonna revive you the Engraver. And then you have a Link 2 and 2 level 6. So you either make Caesar, which is a weird summon negate that might not be good against anything, or you make a 3-mat Apo. And I think most of the time, Apo is gonna be all the time. I will never understand why D-Bells doesn't work the same with Millennium and Crystal Beast though. Basically, she prevents people from activating spell cards from their hand or stuff. Like, they cannot activate themselves. But if a card says place a card face up in the spell zone like Millennium does, it doesn't prevent it. It just, you cannot play spell cards from hand. You cannot play spell cards from hand directly. That is basically what she says. You need to set your card from hand first, your spell card first, before you can activate them. So that's why Pendulum cannot activate, because they cannot set Pendulum scale. But let's say the Millennium stuff, it doesn't place it's not activating. Like, let's read the D-Bells here. Let's read D-Bells. It's really self-explanatory on there. So your opponent must set spell trap cards before activating them. So if the Millennium thing, they're monsters when they activate effect. How do I... Like this here, that's not the one I'm looking for. Like this one, it discards in your hand. You can place it in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous spell. So it is not a spell card. It is a monster effect that is placing itself as a spell. So that's why it isn't stopped by Diabells. Because Diabell just says your opponent must set spell trap card before activating them. They are not trap card, they are monster card. So you can activate the effect, set them in the back row. You could technically, like, if a card says place a spell card directly from your deck onto the field, Diabells doesn't stop that either. It just like stops people from activating from hand. Activating a card is very specific, and it is when you play a card from hand onto the field. So Diabells doesn't stop everything. That's why I feel she's not too bad. Like, there's a lot of ways to play around it. So I don't think she's too bad to play around. Like, sure, Pendulum decks are struggling, but it's Pendulum decks. Do we have pity for Pendulum decks, really? We don't, right? I feel Chaos Angel's fine enough to handle Big Bungus, so Chaos Angel here. Then we needed the Master Tau, maybe? Do we need the Master Tau? It's kind of a brick. I don't like Tau that much, but it might be good enough. Like, I would have made use of him last game, so let's go for one Master Tau. It is an illusion, so it's another monster we can go. And what is that? Oh, it's mission? I didn't know that was here. Is it new? Is this new, the mission here? I never saw that. I literally never saw that. What is our missions here? Exceed summon a monster. Well, we're not doing that much. I'm gonna get to this one time. Performance Bell is the only pen deck ammo that is fine, not to bully. I think Valmonica is not too bad of a deck to play against. Like, it doesn't do much. It's mostly the pen deck that just goes full combo and makes a 20 trillion negate board that are kind of annoying. We drew the poly again, guys! This hand does nothing, by the way. Because we drew the poly here. God, I hate the Patchwork Engine. I hate the Patchwork Engine so much. We probably lose this game. In our deck that has 30 monsters, we drew 4 spell cards. That's crazy. If we had a singular monster more than Tau, we maybe could have done something. But no. And they start Wanted, so we're probably dead. We're probably dead here. They go Diabell Star. That's the start I wanted to have. That's a 1-up, by the way, Wanted. They go Fua. Okay, they had the Fua anyway. So they go Diabell Star Summon. We're gonna kiss goodbye to our master here. Just because we bricked really hard. Like, the talent's good. If we had a play that could be disrupted. They're gonna go Deception. Deception, pop the Diabell Star. Go the Allowed as Amina. And then from there, what did he do? I just gotta hope that they don't think it's an illusion. And they play into it and just try and punch and cannot kill it. And maybe next turn I can do something. Total Nippa. Oh, I love this fun there. Okay, they go Murcielago there. Murcielago, what do they add? It might be White Forest. It might be Chimera, but I've seen more White Forest than Chimera. Oh, it's Snake Eyes. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm gonna go next. I'm not staying here. I'm probably dead. Unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I went first for once, and I drew everything. I drew literally everything. I didn't need it there. Like, there was so many cards I could have drawn. So many cards. We have 16 starters. We didn't draw a singular one of them. Let's see. It was just like 48 cards, Snake Eyes. Yeah, it's 48 cards, Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith. With Azumina, it's just crazy. They have a lot of stuff going. We're on 44. Like, we drew out of this. If we just drew Gazelle, if we drew Berthamet, if we drew Apprentice, if we drew Diabell Star, if we drew Wanted, if we drew just like Chain would have been fine. We could have fused with Chain and Tau and maybe do something, send something to the grave. That would have done something. Elzet would have been okay. But no, we did not draw it. We did not draw anything. And we do the first wheel of the day. We do the first wheel of the day. Let's see what we hit today. What do we get? What do we get? Please be kind. Please be kind. Why is it always the burpees? Why? I would need a ratio of how many burpees I've done, but I feel all the time it's burpees. I feel I'm doing like 60% burpees most of the time. It's crazy. Can I have some diversity there? Let's do 10 burpees here, so let's go for this. 1, 9, 10. Whew. Whew. We had to level up from yeah, we had to level up from Sheriff at some point. You're so pissed. What happened? What happened? Okay, we're done with that one. We're done. That's a good warm-up. I'm gonna close this one. I don't need it anymore. We're still 2 wins away. We're still 2 wins away. Let's remove the wheel. And go at it again. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm winded. I'm winded there. Lose a coin toss. That's not great. Going second. Can I get a good hand this time? Please. Reinforcement kept spawning on top of me, so I got surrounded and they used unblockable attack on top. Oh, Lord. Why? Again! It's twice today! This is a 1 of! This is a 2 of! Or 3 of! Why do we always draw it? It's crazy at this point! I'm going crazy, guys! I'm going insane! I don't know what to say! I think I'm removing the patchwork package. I'm remembering why I didn't run the package anymore. I'm remembering very well why I'm not running the package anymore. I hate this package so much. Would you, Polly? 2 games in a row, by the way. It's a 1 of in the deck. It's a 1 of. So they go full flu combo. They have the other field spell. We're probably gonna... Are we gonna get infinite negate stuff? They go Empen here. Empen adds them the stuff. They add back birds. Yeah, it's a Simorg deck, so we might get infinite negate, by the way. That would be really boring. Really, really boring if they get infinite negate there. We can always start with fusion summoning something, but that's not great. So yeah, they go for this one that can allow them to normal summon on my turn. Set 3 and pass. For now, I think I'm fine. Talent's probably gonna be good here, because we can force something. What do we want to do? If we normal summon the Gazelle, that's a bit scary. We can remove the patchwork probably at this point, right? If we go apprentice here, apprentice summon and defense, get ourselves a search. If they have a bounce, because they can always bounce it, but they need a negate on top of that. I think I need to do it. We drop the patchwork here, because the card's dead in our hand. We go Nightmare Apprentice. Nightmare Apprentice gonna activate, get myself the search. Oh, fun. Fun. We love getting floodgated, right? Well, not much I can do here. They're so good at the game. They drew the floodgate of the deck, so... Is it only monster effect? Yeah, it's only monster effect, so maybe we can do something, but that's not great. We drew a 2 up, so we can't even go Guardian Camera here, but we can't activate the effect here. Yeah, I think we just lose. Just because the guy, if we didn't draw this exactly and it was like an imperm instead, we were fine. But just know, I'm gonna play a card that says you cannot play the game for the rest of the turn. Enjoy! Then they banish this. What do they do here? They summon a Toucan. Then Toucan, add back the trap card. Because you're good at the game. Congratulations. Summon the Eaglin. Eaglin adds himself. Yeah, he's gonna jerk himself up, so... Let's just go ahead and go next. I hate this. I hate that he just floodgated me out of the game. He went first. If I went first, I was fine. I'm saying, you guys, I don't believe anymore. After 2 games in a row, this is coming off. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want to play with you anymore. We're adding a Valor instead. I do not want to play with you anymore, my guy. You are such a bad match. Such a bad, like, setting. I hate it. We lost because we drew Poly again. We lost because we drew Poly again. It's so bad. Well, we go for the wheel right away again. Been liking Horse Fiendsmith a lot too. And 253 strong engine that works independently if you only draw the one app and other can cover for some others. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Not a fan of Floodgate Turbo. Well, it's just that they don't have a way to search that card. It's just they hope it's in their hand. And if it's in their hand, they insta-win the game. They literally insta-win. There's no real deck other than like maybe Runic that can really play through that. Most of the decks need to use Monster Effect. So if you don't have Monster Effect, you're kind of just cooked. But well, M-Pen is a floodgate that you can play around. Like, I'm sorry, M-Pen is really just a floodgate for Lynx. M-Pen is not a problem. Just summon your special summon monster in defense. You have ways to out M-Pen. Most decks have ways to out M-Pen. If they don't have the big floodgate card, you should be fine. But let's do the push-up here. 10 push-up coming right up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Not too bad. It's way easier to do the push-ups than the burpees, to be honest. Dreaming Town is a bigger problem most of the time. Dreaming Town is a bigger problem most of the time. But now we're gonna go and play a game without the patchwork package. Because I feel most of the time the patchwork package is not gonna do that much, to be honest. So I think we should be fine. Losing another coin toss. God, are we gonna D-rank because we lose coin toss after coin toss after coin toss today? We lost 3 coin toss out of 4 game. We are 25% win rate ratio with the coin tosses. Okay, this hand is fine. It's not insane, but it's fine. We can go Camera Fusion in those two. Revive the Apprentice here and go from there. But we're going second against a 60 card deck. What is this? We have the Ash maybe. Maybe we're good on that note. Tosses out your rank, it seems. It really does. Like, it made me draw. It's not just that we drew Poly, by the way. It's that we drew Poly and Patchwork. 2 games in a row. 2 games in a row. Like, we could have drawn just Poly and not Patchwork, and we could have been maybe fine. But drawing both the cards in 2 hands back to back is so boring. Not boring, but just so unlikely. It's so annoying. I've been facing nothing but stun. How's your game going? We've been struggling a bit. We've been struggling a bit right now. Albion, okay. We cannot Ash this one. We are gonna be... Because now they need to go. They probably go Mirror Jade Pass? Is that really what they do? Those two, okay, they go Grand Guignol now. Why not go Grand Guignol first? I think I'm mashing this because they want to go, for this they want to go like the... Oh, they have the call, but it didn't matter anyway. Did not matter at all. Okay, so what are we facing? They go Grand because they can send the Lubellion, the Bestial Lubellion. Then Bestial Rebellion tribute this, summon himself, get the Branded Loss, then they get the... Oh, they go for this one. Yeah, that makes sense a bit. Do they have Retribution though? They kind of need a lot of pieces to do this though. Okay, they can send it from here. Sure. Why did they go this way? Is there a reason? Like, they could have just go Bestial Rebellion first. They didn't know to go for the other one. I guess they want to tin a bit, but I don't see the point. They go Branded Loss. They already know mold. Do they have anything else? Link those two into Verte. Okay, I see. And they had the call by in a 60 card deck, by the way. They drew one of the call by they needed. So we're gonna need to play through a Mirror Jade plus something else, a spell or card, trap card that they're gonna set. Send those two into Mirror Jade. Yeah, we expected the Mirror Jade. Then they're gonna activate the Branded Loss here. Branded Loss gonna add them the Negate card. Yeah, Mercurier. Can I draw it, please? Monster effect while you control a fusion monster. Okay, so now they set something. We don't know what the trap card is here. It's crazy. It's a 60 card deck. And me and my 40, I always draw the poly and the patchwork. But for them in a 60 card, they draw everything they need. That the deck is expensive, especially because of the engraver. Yeah, exactly. Engraver is so expensive. What do you set now? They probably set Branded in red, right? That's a typical thing they set. Right? Why take so long, my guy? It cannot be that long to set a spell. You should know your deck at this point. You're in Diamond. You're Diamond 1. So close to Master. No way you do not know what to set here. There you go. That wasn't that hard, right? The problem is they might not have the monster to use Branded in red that well, so we might be good. Okay, we can go Koital first. Koital into Gazelle. Then we summon the Gazelle. Effect of Gazelle. They let this resolve. I did not expect this to resolve, to be honest. This one is only monster, right? Banish one monster on the field. So it's either we go Apprentice, then Apprentice summoned, searches. Now, we don't need to do this. We're gonna go Camera Fusion here. Bait them into using the Mirror Jade to banish this. They're not using it. They have such a trigger. Like, they are really good on the trigger here. We can do this then using this and this into Baphomet. And then we can do... Does Mercury destroy? I don't remember. Does Mercury destroy or it just negates? Negate that effect. Okay, it doesn't destroy. So we're gonna go this and this. Doesn't matter which one to negate. They both go to the same end board. Like, they both end up at the same place. So I'm fine if they negate something or else. They're gonna go Mirror Jade here. That's okay. That changes the plan a bit, because I would like this to be on the field. They send a Rim Drum. They have an Albaz in the grave, so that's annoying. But Albaz is their only target for Branded in red. So if they revive the Albaz, they don't have really anything else they can do with it. I guess they can go for another Mirror Jade here. So they're gonna banish this. Then this one's gonna send to the graveyard the Tau. And then this one's gonna add me to my hand. At this one, I might want to add the Mirror Sonite, to be honest. The Eldrit's fun and all, but we don't have our level 6 Fiend anymore, so we cannot branch too much into it. So I think the Mirror Sonite might be better. Do we have the... We do not have the Sinful. Oh god. Welcome in, Fart. The Diabels could be good too. Like, she could be fine. The Apprentice should be able to search us the... If we need the Diabels, the Apprentice should be able to search us the Diabels if we need to. So let's go Tau here. Tau target the Apprentice. Are they gonna negate? They have the Mercurier. We still know they have the Mercurier here. So that's the Mercurier burned. That's fine. We still know there's a Branded in red here. There's a Rim Drum in the graveyard that can activate at any time. We can go Deception. Like, Deception here prevents them from doing Branded in red stuff too much. We go Deception into Sylvia, maybe? That's not amazing, but we can check their play that way. Problem is, I kind of need my play to resolve a bit too. So if we go camera fusion with those two, we revive the Mirror Sonite, and Mirror Sonite tags out. Problem is, if we do that and they go Albaz summon, they have a target for light or dark probably. There's a plus and minus for every single thing of here. So if we go Deception, we pop the Mirror Sonite, we add something. Oh no, I see the line. I see the line. We go Deception. Then Deception effect. We're gonna tribute the Mirror Sonite. Now if they have an Ash Blossom or something, we're cooked. If they have an Ash Blossom, God. We're gonna add the Allowed as a Mina here. We're gonna go Allowed as a Mina, going into... We could even send something here, but that's not great. So I'm gonna go Murcielago. Send this. Summon a Murcielago onto the field. Then we can go Wanted. Murcielago effect, gonna get myself a Sinful spell. So get myself the Wanted here. Then we can draw one from the Wanted too. So we're trying to break it. We are running a bit low on time, so I'm gonna try and play bits faster, but we should be doing okay. We added the Bellstar here. Then we can activate the... Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that yet. That's fine. That's fine. We live with our mistake. I'm stupid here. I'm so stupid here. We're gonna go Wanted here. I misplayed this so hard. We're gonna go Deception. Try and draw one. Draw the Ash is fine. We're gonna go Bellstar, pitching this. We could have had the Sylvia here if I wasn't a stupid. What I should have done is go Bellstar, pitch the... I forgot that I didn't go to the Small as a Mina card.
It was at this moment that he knew.
If we go... that... then we can go Camera Fusion, but if this gets stops here, that's kind of annoying. We do have the Mirror Sonite in the grave, so that's kind of a good play on our part here. But if they go like Rim Drum now, that would be annoying. Like, we need to go Guardian Camera here. We don't have a choice. So we go Guardian Camera for 3. Revive the Mirror Sonite with this. Then we pop something on res. So if they go Rim Drum here, actually we're good. If they go Rim Drum here, we're good. So Guardian Camera using this, and this. I think we're doing fine, actually. I think we might be okay. We go Guardian Camera here. Get ourselves Guardian Camera effect into Baphomet, getting ourselves the... We didn't get the Nightmare Apprentice yet. But the problem is the Mirror is gonna die, so there's no point in really doing it. They're on a low life point here. But I do think the Mirror Sonite is a better option just to get more value out of our deck, so we're gonna try. I see you guys are playing with the sounds here. You're playing so much with the soundboards and all. I'm trying to focus. I only have 70 seconds left. And this does not target, so... They need to use their trap now. They could still use the Rim Drum if they want to. But that's pretty much the last point they can use it. We're popping discard for sure. Oh no, you found the redeem! You found the redeem! I'm gonna go for it afterwards. Don't worry, I'm just focusing here. Maybe the guy will time out. Maybe the guy will time out here. He's taking forever to do stuff. Okay, he goes Brandon Red. That means the Rim Drum is offline here. That does mean the Rim Drum is offline now. So they add this, then they go into what? Because anyway they go into anything, I can just pop it before the chain resolves. So unless they go into something... And unless they go into something that really hurts me... Oh, they banished their Albaz, so they just completely turned off their Rim Drum here. Into Titaniclad? I think they just lose the game? After this card is fusion summon for the rest of the turn, it's affected by the activated effect of any other monster summon for the extra deck. Okay, so we don't win this game, but we can do this and pop this here so they don't get the loss value. We could go Mirror Sonite, but I don't think that's worth it. Like, at this point, I think we're winning the game most of the time. Do we have 2 Guardian Camera in this? We do have 2 Guardian Camera in this.
It was at this moment that he knew.
We could technically tag out the Mirror Sonite now to summon, because they're gonna go into something else. We can always punch into the Quem. I think that's fine here. That's fine. We can always tag out later on. We could have stopped this. Oh yeah, they have the Rim Drum now. That's kind of annoying.
Skill issue.
That's kind of annoying here. I'm gonna tag out the Mirror Sonite here then. But we might lose still, which is super annoying. Because now they can go like Mirror Jade with this later on. They can go Rim Drums too. We're gonna summon this, summon the... And it's all because I screwed up some point. I screwed up the Azamina line. I could have been in a so much better position there. Yeah, they go Rim Drum here. I should have maybe Mirror Sonite this one. Just to remove the Quem effect and remove their grind game. Because we had a good hand. We had a good hand there to play through stuff. So we could have been fine. Yeah, they summon the Albaz. We go Baphomet, adding this. And adding this here. Then they're gonna go this one, dropping the Ash. Doesn't target, so we can't really do much about this. Unfortunate. Then they go Mirror Jade again, which is annoying. We can fusion summon into the Andrip one. Maybe that gives us something. We kind of need to do something at this point, so I kind of want to remove the Quem for sure. So we're gonna go for this one using this and this. We still have the material to make the Guardian Camera here, so that's why I'm doing this. Sure, why not? Activate the effect. Wait, didn't he use the Mirror Jade already this turn? I'm pretty sure he... Oh, we can use Mirror Sonite here. Okay, so we're good. We're good. So we're good on that note. We negate the Mirror Jade. We get our effect resolve. But they're gonna gain so many things here. They're gonna gain so many things. It's soft once per turn. I kind of... Yeah, I know that. We go main phase 2. We add this back to hand. We went through all the 3 camera fusion there. End phase here. Apply the effect, and it's their turn now. So they're gonna activate everything. They might be low on time too, because they took a while to do some plays. They took a whole while. We still have a Guardian Camera that can activate at any time. Okay, they have the Retribution, which is a Numney for our stuff, which is really annoying. So I think we just lose. I think we just lose because they went first and they had the call by for Ash Blossom. Yeah, I don't think we can win this anymore. We played our hardest here, but I don't think it's winnable anymore. Because they play some branded stuff. Then they go end of main, that's fine. Wait, oh, I cannot... Oh, it's fusion effect, I see. They're running double Lust? This guy's crazy, he's running double Lust in his deck. I guess he's on 50s, 60s, so that kind of makes sense. But at least now the Mirror Jade is not here anymore, but they do have a lot of stuff. Like, both our fusion are out, so we have one more fusion there, maybe. Maybe we can do something, maybe not. We're gonna see. We're not dead at least. We're not dead at least, but it's not great. Okay, so they go Fusion Implement. We know they have a Retribution. This thing we didn't activate the last turn. They don't have Rim Drum anymore. They have nothing in Graveyard that activates. Oh, they have the Quem here. That's gonna be annoying. So they pitched the other one. Then they have an Albaz then from this. Kortol is an amazing card. We're gonna go Kortol first. Did they draw the Ash Blossom? They did not. So if we go Gazelle summon. Gazelle summon here. Oh, we don't have a target? I thought we had a target here. I guess we don't. We can go Diabell Star, set the Deception. But we don't have the Azamina stuff here, so we kind of need to... Yeah, I don't see how we deal with this. We go those two, maybe? We need a Diabell Star to be there for sure, so... I think we're just removing this. Summoning the Diabell Star. We're gonna set something for sure. Problem is, I don't know what we're doing here. We're setting the Deception here. Then if we activate the Deception, we can add the Allowed as Amina. We can summon her. Oh, I see the play. I see the play. You have a play here. It's kind of weird. But stick with me, guys. Stick with me. We're going to get through this. So we drop this. Get ourselves this one. Didn't use the Retribution there. That's kind of weird. We're gonna go this here. Summon the small Azamina there. What could you have? Summon herself. Then we can technically go Allowed as Amina. We can go Crush Sheep too. If I go this, return this here, so that we get the Allowed as Amina, we can get a negate for the Quem before we do anything. But we're running out of time. I think I'm just gonna time out this game. I think I'm just gonna time out at this point. It is unfortunate. They had the Super Poly on top of that. And another call by in 60 card! God damn it! How are you this good at this game? How are you this good at this game? Well, we're going back to the bottom of Diamond 1 at this point. We are going back. Let's see the deck list. I want to see the deck list. How unlikely was it that he drew this? So he's on 60. He drew call by, Super Poly, which is a 2 of. He got himself the...
Wow.
He got himself, like, pretty much everything he needed. It's crazy that a 60 card deck just draws everything it needs, right? Like, he started Cartesia, he went into the Albaz here with the Cartesia to extend even more. He had the call by from my Ash Blossom. If I just Ashed and the Ash Resolve, I would have won there. He just wanted more. He literally wanted more. But there you go, for you. Just for you. I don't know who redeemed it earlier, but there was True Fart. Alright. There you go, just for you there. It feels even weirder to do them without my VTuber there. It feels so weird to do this. But we are gonna go for another wheel there. We are gonna go for another wheel. We are 1 and 3 today. We lost 3 coin tosses too. We drew 2 polys, so that's not too good. Oh, is it your time, chat? It is your time. What do you want to have me craft? What do you want to have me craft here? It is your choice. Chat gotta decide what they want. Chat gotta decide what UR they want. It can be any UR you guys want. What do you guys want me to craft? The Unstoppable Dragoon would be nice to test. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Dragoon. I don't like the card that much. I think it's overrated most of the time. I'm not the biggest fan of Dragoon. Can it be Pot of Greed? It could be Pot of Greed. You guys gotta get to a consensus though. So you guys gotta haggle together. You guys gotta think about it. Dark Dragoon for the meme. So we have 2 Dragoon right now. I'm gonna take a suggestion. I'm gonna put it to a poll. And then people can vote. So for now I have the Unstoppable Exodia. I have Pot of Greed and Dragoon. Okay, so we have Pot of Greed, Dragoon. Unstoppable Exodia as a trio of... Is there anyone that wants to add anything else? Because I'm going to do a poll from this afterwards. And the one with the most votes is going to be the one that wins it all. If it's a tie, I'm gonna flip a coin. If it's a tie with the poll, I'm gonna flip a coin. And that's gonna be the card we do. So I'm not saying any more thing here. So let's do a poll here. The poll's gonna be, what do we craft? Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate, I think is the name. Let me see. I'm just gonna call it Exodia Incarnate because it's too long otherwise. So we're just gonna call it Exodia Incarnate. Then the other one's gonna be Pot of Greed. And the third one was Dragoon. There we go. I'm not gonna allow additional votes. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. Transmission gear. Oh, I forgot. I can redo it. But let's see how it goes. And if there's other votes, do you want to redo it? I can technically redo it. The problem is I would need to open my other tasks. Let me see. Let me go on my channel here and see what I can do there. Oh god, I'm hearing myself. Stop it. I do not want to hear myself. Okay, so we have this here. We can go and the rock, paper, scissors trap. Do we have I think we have transmission gear already. Oh no, I know which one it is. This one. Yeah, we can add it. I'm gonna end the poll. I don't even know if I can end the poll, to be honest. I'm gonna just do another one. I'm just gonna do another one here. Can I not? Is there anything? I know how to do it with the prediction, but for the poll, I don't know. Yeah, I know it does a special animation. It's pretty cool. So for now, this one, I'm just gonna put it, I'm gonna re-put it as exactly this. I'm just gonna add transmission gear. And you guys can choose which one you want. And I'm just gonna wait for this one to finish, because I don't think I can have two poll at the same time. You had another idea? We gotta go the idea down. So probably I would ask you to either have Exodia Incarnate or your other idea, because we have already 4 choices now. So if you want to add an idea, it's either your Exodia or your other card. Replace it. Okay, what is your other idea there? Yujo Friendship. That's a pretty good one. So, okay, we are gonna have all of those. Let me just remove the wheel here. I'm gonna redo the poll because there was some options missing. So, yeah, the handshake spell, exactly. Let's do poll here. We're gonna go. Wait, we can take the older poll, right? No? I thought we could redo the other poll. What do we craft? Yujo. Friendship. Then there's Pot of Greed. There's Dragoon. And there was transmission gear. Transmission gear. There we go. You have 2 minutes, chat. I'm not adding other choices to this. We already have enough. So you have 2 minutes. I'm gonna start Ojama King. We have enough choices already. The next time we can like do the Ojama King probably. But 4 choices. For the number of people we're here, it's enough choices. It's gonna spread too thin, the margin, otherwise. So the next time we can go for a Jama King. Next time for sure. Let's open this up back again. Do we want to change anything? This, that. It's fine. Do you want to retry the Fiendsmith version now that I have another knowledge of stuff? We could change the deck to the Fiendsmith one. Let's see. If we go this one instead, and we edit. Wait, what do you mean? What do you want to wait for? Because we have this one here that's pretty good too. We have the same amount of starter a bit. We have the Bishul for the Fiendsmith line, which could be good. We have the Lurie. We have a small amount of Vent Traps, but I think we should be fine still, right? We could try it. We could try it, see if it goes well. I want to basically test those two together. But let's do one game here. And see how it goes for this one. Can we win a coin toss, though? Can we win a coin toss for the life of me? Please. Nope. Nope. We're 1 and 5, 1 and 4. No coin tosses won today. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. We are not, like, winning coin tosses at all. It's insane. Now you can? Okay, I see. Our hand is pretty good for going second, though. We have 2 end traps. We have a starter. We have Dark Fusion. We don't really want to draw most of the time. I'm gonna Fua now. For sure they have the cross out. For sure. Okay. What do we do now? What do we do now? Every time. Every goddamn time they have the answer. They have Fua on their deck, so they go this. Then they add the Unicorn. We probably imperm the Unicorn here, because I cannot allow them to get Bird or Castiosis here. So we probably imperm this and hope it's enough. Like, it might be just Kashira pure. New event tonight? Oh, it comes out tonight? Which one is the one that comes out tonight? No second crossout? No, you cannot, right? Because you only have one. Oh. Well, we lose. We lose the game, guys. We tried really hard. The guy opened Field Spell into Lotus into crossout. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I go second. I cannot play the game. Yeah, I'm not sticking here. It's over already. GG. They're going full Fiendsmith combo. I have one card. I have literally one card that can play stuff. It's so annoying. So annoying. Like, the guy drew everything he needed. We're gonna de-rank at this point. The guy in a 45 card decks, by the way, drew the 1-off crossout. He could have drawn the call by, I guess we did too. But he drew this into the 1-off pressure rate slot. Like, if he drew this as his normal monster, I could have played around it. But not here. It's Kashira. Well, the Kashira Engine is just there to get bodies on the field. It's just an engine to get bodies on the field. It's not a Kashira deck. It's like just there to get bodies to go into the Fiendsmith. Ash would have stopped it too if we drew the Ash. But we did not, so we're 4 lose streak today. We are out of 5 games, we lost 4 games in a row. That's kind of sad. We lost 3 coin tosses in a row too, so we're due to win a coin toss, right? We are due to win a coin toss for sure. Okay, the squats are not too bad. I'm getting the squats. Those are easy. I'm gonna take those. We're gonna do them real quick. Let's get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, it's a scam cash deck. It doesn't really run Kashira card. It just as some people were running Fenrir before then. So what did the poll win? I don't remember what the poll won there. So I probably can see it in my dashboard, I'm guessing. If I go here, creator dashboard, I can probably see what the poll was. In stream manager, let me see. Can I see the poll? Yeah, the poll has ended, but what was the transmission gear? It was the one that was winning the last time I checked too, so it probably is the one that won, but I cannot see it here. It's so annoying. Well, I guess we're crafting transmission gear. I'm pretty sure that was the one that won, but we didn't see the poll end, so let's craft a transmission gear. If that's at 5 votes, yeah, it's probably the one that won then. Can I write here? Thank you. I think it's how you write it. There we go. Do we get a royal? Do we get a royal of this, guys? Nope. Unfortunate. We get a funny card. Rock, paper, scissors, go! I know there's like, you can go infinite with this. Technically, if you keep doing the same thing, you can go infinite with this, which is so funny. Let's try again. Let's try not D-rank there. Let's try not D-rank tonight. Please win a coin toss, please. We need to win one to just make sure we don't D-rank here. We are 1 in 5 for the coin tosses tonight. That's insane. That's insane. Can I win something, please? Anything. I would love to just be able to play the game here. We draw the Dark Fusion again. It's a 1-of in my deck. It's a polymerization all over again. It's literally polymerization all over again, this. We keep drawing it. Ow. Can I draw anything else? Like, it's a 1-of. It's literally a 1-of in my deck. I drew it 2 times in a row. I keep telling you, this shuffler in this game is broken. There's something broken with this shuffler. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it here. I'm taking any win I can get. I do not care. I do not care. I don't know what he was on. He failed the connection, but I'm gonna take it. If I draw Dark Fusion again, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, he was on Millennium. I think our hand was gonna be able to beat it, unless he started with the Floodgates here. If he started with the Floodgates, maybe we would not, but without the Floodgates, we were fine. Floodgate would have hurt a lot, though. Yeah, the game will always give the 1-ofs. Always, every single time. Can we win a coin tosses? Finally! After 10 trillion years, we win 1 coin tosses. There we go. Now our luck is turning around. Look at my hand. It's going to be like D-Bells, Tau, a Dusted Gold, and Dark Fusion. Okay, no, this hand's pretty good. This hand can do stuff here. We add the call by for this. We can go Apprentice first, because Apprentice needs a discard from hand compared to D-Bell Star, so we prefer to use her first. So we go Nightmare Apprentice effect. We keep the call by in case they have an Ash or Fua. Nothing here, so we go Cortal. We can go full combo here. We're gonna go full combo, and that should be pretty much game. How bad is that we don't have Ash against Exodia in the event? Oh, we don't? That's kind of funny. I might play... What are the decks for the event? I don't even remember. So we go Camera Fusion here. Camera Fusion is gonna activate, get into... No end traps at all. I did not expect to get this far, I'm gonna be honest. We go this and this. Animate X only? I see. Do we know the loners? Like the loners for the event? I'm gonna go this first into this second, because I prefer this to resolve. I want the Necrom in the grave. There's a Fusion Synchro. The Fusion Synchro, there was one loner I think I was really interested in. So I might look it up. We have this here, this there. And I think I'm gonna add the D-Bells. Exodia, Trickstar, and Forgot the Third. I see. We might play Exodia, to be honest. It might be fun. Send the Necrom to the graveyard. Then we go Necrom here. Get the Dusted Gold onto the field. They're gonna surrender. But we're gonna go full Fiendsmith combo. During the Fiendsmith, we're gonna use the D-Bell Star to summon. We don't respect Nib in this household. We do not. It does not exist, guys. There's no Nib in Ba Sing Se. No Nib at all. Fusion Synchro decks are Witchcrafter, Earthbound, or something else. Earthbound could be fun. Let me see. We could probably see them here, right? The loners for this is Exodia. Could be fun. Oh, Rocket. It's Volcanics. Okay. And the Melodious. Okay, so this one, we probably are going to go with the Exodia here. I don't really have an anime deck, so maybe we just go Exodia for the Legend Anthology. Could be fun. I've seen people play around it. And this one, the loners are... this here. This there. That could be fun. We probably are going to play... Like, I could just play Chimera in the event, to be honest. Like, Chimera as a Mina will be fine in this event, probably. So, that's probably what I'm going to be running. But I'm gonna get clapped up all night by Exodia loner for sure. It's gonna be, I think it's one of the best loner in there for sure. I'm pretty sure it's the best loner. But let's go again with the camera. I think I still can't make my mind if the Fiendsmith engine is good in this or not. Like, it's fine. It changes how the deck works, but it takes a lot of exit spot. It puts a negate for a nib, so that's cool, but it plays into nib itself. So it doesn't shield itself that much, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. The track here is pretty cool. What do we want to do here? Oh, they have the Fua. Oh, it's their turn. I thought I won the coin toss. I lost the coin toss, I guess. 2-6 here. Nice. Nice. It's stun. We love facing stun, right? Decisive Battle of Gogonda, so... It's really just stun here. It's literally just stun. What are the face down, you think? Is it like... Do you think it's a solemn? If it's a solemn judgment, we are cooked. If it's a solemn judgment, we cannot do anything here. So what does this do? Yeah, we cannot even pop their thing, so we're gonna try this. If it's a solemn judgment, we're cooked. So let's try. Do you have the judgment? As the Iron Thunder, that's as bad. It is as bad as this. Good thing for me though is that he might not have an answer to... we can go... So this one only allows me to do one effect a turn. New player can activate monster effect unless the number of monster effect that player has previously activated in the story is less than the number of monster card currently on the field. If an activation was negated, it still counts towards the count. That while the monster was face up on the field. So technically we could go... Okay, we cannot activate effect anymore of Portal. That means we cannot activate this because we don't have monsters on the field. We could technically go this and try and play the game. We're gonna go track here. I never know really exactly how Expector Border works exactly, so we're gonna try. We go Lurie. We send the Lurie to the graveyard. Can we activate the Lurie? Because it's not on the field. We cannot. Okay. So I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set this and we're gonna pass. We have an illusion monster. We have an illusion monster. Would it have mattered? I guess if they had like a Thunder and a main, okay, sure. So they go battle, they try and punch over this. Doesn't destroy because we are an illusion monster, so we're shielding ourselves. The Expector Border is... And pop Border since they already used the protection. Oh, I see, I see. That could have been good. That could have been good there. But we can just like pop this instead and just punch over it. The problem with this is that if this was a if this was another Solemn, we lost everything there. So that's what I didn't like. We should probably send the Necrom to the graveyard beforehand. This is pretty good. We cannot activate it because we don't have fusion here. That's annoying. Let's go this first. Camera fusion. We can go into Guardian Camera, pop this, and chain block so they cannot, like, destroy stuff. So I think it's fine. We go this, and... this here. Oh, this would activate. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we can only activate one per turn. That's right. And they have the Utopia. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. They drew 2 Omni and a full combo. I'm so done with this game. I'm so done with this game. God, is it boring. This is so boring. Look at this. It's so fun, right? Right? We got 2 Omni Negates plus just stun and the guy's just going there. Oh, Moon Mirror Shield. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Guess I should have gone with the other guy. The guy that can summon himself, but... I know I don't die. I'm just getting tilted from this game. We cannot go Diabell Star. We cannot go Drew Swarm. Oh, we can go Diabell Star. I didn't know we could. I guess it's not a cost to summon, but that's not great because this wouldn't be sent from field. So I think we just wait. We just wait. We don't have a choice. We cannot lose. Our Drew Swarm might be our only out to this. This is so fun. This is the most fun I've had playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We have to find something this turn. There's not much that saves us here. There's literally not much that saves us. An illusion monster would be good. Fua doesn't do it. We can, I guess, set the Fua. It's not gonna be useful, so we set the Fua. We buy ourselves a turn, maybe. But does this pop the card? The trigger on spell card. No, that's fine. So we're surviving for now, but they only need to draw a monster. Such interactive gameplay, right? Yeah, the Moon Mirror Shield is kind of counteracting this thing, because it's always going to be only 100 higher than the monster it's fighting. One day we're going to draw something, guys. One day we're going to draw something. At this point, I am even decking out faster than him. How is he not decking out at this point? Like, I haven't searched that much. Like, we just need a way to make a fusion monster, maybe, and we are good. Oh, that's another Omni, right? So we're never winning this. We're literally never winning this, because he has another Omni now. He wouldn't have said this if this was not like an Iron Thunder or something else. So we just lose. We just literally lose, because Stun went first. We can just set this, though, to try and survive, because they don't have anything, and we wait till we have a good amount of stuff in our hand, because right now, I don't think he has a singular way to pop the Kotal. I don't think he has a singular way to deal with a Kotal, so we can just wait till we have, like, a lot of cards in hand, then go from there, fusion summon something, and we're good. The Kotal might have been the best draw in our deck to survive. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Then we can survive for a bit. We can survive for a bit there. Let's see what we can do. Maxie's not doing anything. So we're gonna end the turn. We're gonna pass until we draw something playable. We have playables in the deck. We do have playables. The guy is locked in his back row, so there's nothing he can do here. He could summon a statue. That would be really annoying. But other than that, there's nothing else he can do. Like, it's so funny that it counteracts his own thing. I don't know why he played the Moon Mirror Shield here, because that's literally counteracting the fact that he's gaining attack. Okay, Apprentice is fine. But if I summon the Apprentice here, that gives me more shield. That's fair, but I don't think that's worth it. Like, if your monster is 5.5k, you don't need a Moon Mirror Shield. That's what I mean. That's what I mean here. We can go Apprentice Summon. Then go... I think it's fine. He has more cards than me in deck. But if we do this, we don't search with the Apprentice. We just put it on the wall. So that's the second illusion there. He doesn't have an Omni for the negate of Summon here. So that's good to know. We have double the illusion there. Now, just setting up a Guardian Camera if we need it. Maybe. We are 28, they are at 29. So slowly but surely, but they are like a bit less than us, so we are not winning the grind game. We might have ways to shuffle back stuff in our deck. Like, we have ways to return cards to the deck, I'm pretty sure. Clearly, the next time it's gonna work. Do not read my cards. Clearly, this time it's gonna work. Yeah, they never learn how to play the game with those decks. It's just boring. But we have all the time in the world. Our deck is gonna get out on top at some point. Like, at some point, we're gonna be able to play the game. So I think we should be fine. Because we just need to find a way to get our camera fusion. Oh, Lord. So fun. So fun here. So now our Druid Swarm doesn't even work anymore. Yeah, it's just perfect stun. It's complete stun here. There is nothing else. It's just stun, stun, stun. And we're not drawing anything that we need. One day we're gonna draw something. Because SP could get us out of here a bit, maybe. Maybe not. We have this. How do we get out of this, though? Sequence doesn't do it. So he goes there, goes that, punch. It's an 7k Inspector border at this point. It's a 7k, dude. We might draw an Imperm too. Perfect. Can we draw something that does anything, please? I have so many cards that do anything here. I have so many cards, and we're keep drawing the ones that don't do anything. What if he had Lava Golem? I still take only 100 if he has Lava Golem. Because he punched into the Lava Golem with the Infector border, and the Moon Mirror Shield stops him. Spell Trap removal wouldn't do anything because of this. It literally wouldn't do anything unless I run like... Unless I run Cosmic Cyclone. Because this prevents destruction. Once per turn. Clearly, every single time, he just wants to buff this as high as he can, but that's not doing anything. He got the discard now. 26 to 25. I just wish I was ahead of him, like he was ahead of me. Because at this point, I'm losing to deck out. God damn it. Please. Might as well go this now then. Dropping like the Magnemite here. Summon this in defense. Just so we don't discard for hand size. One day, like I said, one day we're gonna draw something, guys. One day we are gonna draw something. Believe me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for more outs than one. I'm not firing an out right away because this is for sure a negate. And he probably has another negate in hand. So I want to make sure that I have 2 outs. So I can out. And then Goddess would be an out. Technically, Goddess would be an out, but we don't run it here. Because the XNX too tight. So there's nothing you can do for Goddess here. I don't have Goddess, so... Super Poly here. Okay, if we set the Mirror Sonite here... We don't discard, and that's another illusion. So we're just building up illusion monsters so that we can, like, do a link into a fusion to get 2 effects instead of 1. Because we want a link and a fusion at least. That's the only 2 we can. Oh, Danko Seka? Sure. So good. So good at the game. So another negate here. So we need 3 interruption there. One day we're gonna draw other imperms. We have 2 left in the deck. We have 2 imperms left in the deck. No, I don't run Goddess. I said, guys, I said I don't run the Goddess. You can see here, there's no Goddess in there anywhere. There is no Goddess. We have the small Goddess, but we don't have a big one because we don't have a space. Like, I guess we could remove the Magnum for the Goddess, but... It's so stupid. We're not drawing any of our cards. How do we go? Did he shuffle something back? Because how is he at 20? Oh, he's like drawing first than me. Barrier statue, yippee! So good. Wait. Can we kill? I think we can kill him. Because the guy screwed up. I think we can kill him, guys. Okay, hear me out. This deals 1k. This deals 1k. This deals 900. This deals 1.5k. Why can we not summon this now anymore? We could beforehand. Why can we not? Oh, is it because of this? Oh, we're waterlogged. That's right. Switch. Summon. Battle phase. 900. 1,000. Oh no, I misclicked. I'm gonna lose to the misclick here. God damn it. Wait, that's not even enough. That's not enough. I'm gonna really lose to this misclick here. That's so annoying. We can't even special summon. That's so annoying there. I'm really gonna lose to this misclick here, aren't I? I should have tribute summoned like the Druisworm here over this. I did the math wrong. If I tribute summoned the Druisworm, I could have like killed. Yeah, I'm not dead. Attributed for Diabel Star wouldn't have killed because I would have removed 2 monsters. Druisworm tribute would have killed. But that's so annoying. I misclicked anyway. So this gets killed. Now you switch the 2 for defense, right? For sure. For sure you don't leave them in attack. No way you leave them. But if you put them in defense, that opens up plays. Well, he has the main phase too. He can just put them in defense now. Well, he's super low now, so at least it means he cannot go Solemn Warning. But yeah, the Druisworm there not being used was kind of annoying. Like just using the wrong card, misclicking there, it's a simulator moment. It's so stupid. Can I draw a card, please? If we go Ash into Link Close Moon. Into Druisworm. Can we do anything here? Wait, no, I might have a plan, but I need the Engraver engrave for this. So we summon the Ash Blossom. Oh, we can't summon. I'm stupid. He's gonna do 100 over the Ash Blossom here. I forgot, guys. So I need to make a link here. If I make a link, I can go Engraver effect. Engraver to the grave. No, I won't even be able to use Engraver because of the Necro Valley. How do we get out of this? We just need to speed up our clock by 1 card. Like, we need to remove 1 card. I am waterlocked. I'm forgetting about this. Dealing 100 here. Huh? Why did I take 1.9k here? Why? What happened? I was supposed to take 100. Because you had 0? Is that how that works? But God, the guy's so good at the game, right? Like, he played a Floodgate, and he played a second Floodgate. No, it doesn't match the attack. It goes 100 higher. It goes 100 higher than the attack. Yeah, the equipped monster's attack defense become equal to the attack defense of the battling monster plus 100. So why did it not go to 100 attack? Oh, it goes to the attack or defense. So that was 1.8, I see. But I don't think that was another out. Like, if we look at the deck, what did we have to out this? There was nothing. We needed to draw like 2 imperms maybe. And even then, we had too many things on the field. We had the kill. We had the kill on board. We just misclicked first. And second, we didn't summon the right thing. But that was such a boring game. That was really a boring game. I did troll lethal. But I was just getting tilted. You guys gotta understand. This is such a boring matchup. Like, this is such a boring matchup. We won We win 100% of the time going first. We always kill. I think I might just, in case we face them again, like just in case, because it's a best of one, we're just removing the Magnum because we never make it, and we add in Goddess instead. Because Goddess would have killed here. Goddess would have literally been lethal. It would have removed every single thing on this field. I would have been fine, and then I would have been good. So I think Goddess is getting back in. We are losing a lot of coin tosses today. We really are losing a lot of coin tosses. Like, we are 2 coin toss win out of 8. 2 out of 8. That's not good. That's not a good ratio there. I wish I could win some coin tosses. But yeah, I had the out anyway. I had the out. I just threw that game. But I was just getting tired. I was getting so annoyed, so tilted by the guy. Here's the thing. I should have taken more time to think about my stuff. Think more. And I misclicked anyway. But we had a lethal if we just played it right. So it's on me. This one's on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I did one more. I did one more just to punish me from missing lethal. What do you mean she could become Link 1 after clearing the board? Is she a Light Fiend? Is she a Light Fiend? She is, right? That could be funny. I never thought about it that way. That she's a Light Fiend, so she can technically go into Requiem into the Fiendsmith combo. Yeah, before the statue came out for sure. But we added up monster before the statue came out. Hey, we win a coin toss! We win a coin toss, guys! What is this? I don't know what kind of black magic we got, but we win a coin toss finally! Yippee! Drawing the Lurie is not great, but we can do stuff here. Do we respect the Cortal? Because we can go all out as a Mina here. Get ourselves the Murcielago. It's either this, this, or this. We have 3 starters. I'm gonna respect the Ash and not the Droll. Okay, so we go Engraver to hand. Into dropping the Lurie that we already had. Lurie effect mandatory, summon itself. Then we can go... Oh, it's so funny. We can actually fusion this. Because the Lacrima is legal to be fusioned here. We're gonna go into... this here. We're gonna do the Fiendsmith line to go into an Apo before we do anything else. So we tag out. It is full combo. This is full combo here. From deck. Right here. Then we can go... Problem is we need another monster for this, which is the annoying part, because the Engraver is not great here. We could technically do track with those two. Like, use a track graveyard effect, revives, but we would need to go sequence after that. That's not great. So if we do this here, that is why like the Fiendsmith package is not great right now. Like, it's fine, it can do stuff, but it's not amazing. They have something now. What could they have? Like, what did they have before? That's not the 5th summon. That's 1, 2, 3. So that's not a nib. What could they have here? I'm so worried now. We have a way to dodge Imperm, by the way. Ash Blossom on this. That's annoying. They waited that long for the Ash Blossom. At this point, I think I'm gonna go this here. Fuse those two together. Fusion summon, make sure we take the right one. Go into this guy here using this and using the one from hand, because we want to revive the one from hand. So we go Baphomet, the mythical king of Phantom Claws. Then we can go this here into Baphomet Chainlink 2. Now we are in nib range, so we gotta be careful here. What do you have more? What is in the menu more? We are safe from Imperm right now, so we're good on that note. Send to the graveyard. We're gonna send just the Necrom to have more bodies. We could send a Baphomet to be able to revive it later on. That might be good. But I kind of want the bodies on the field. We're gonna add the LZ to our hand. We already have the Alada Zamina, but we can just add something else. We're gonna go Engraver Effect, targeting the Lurie, returning it, summoning itself. Then we can go Sequence, and we're gonna go into an Apo here. So we're gonna kind of force the play a bit. So if we go Sequence with those two, into the only thing that hurts us a lot here is a nib. But they're just not gonna have it, right? They have the Veiler. Okay, so that's the second Entrap here. We can Coital the Veiler at least, so that's making our Apo. Let's see if they have a third Entrap at this point. Ash Veiler here. Good thing we had the Coital and the Baphomet was still on the field. So this resolves and they surrender. Yippee! Yippee! I didn't even get to do the full combo there. I'm gonna take it though. I'm gonna take it. This deck is very good going first, by the way. Like, this deck is very good going first. It's going second and it might struggle from time to time. But was he on Snake Eyes? No, it was just on, like, Centurion... Super Heavy. Okay. Okay, that's fine. The guy was running Droll, though. He was running Droll. What is Lurie, or however it's written? Lurie is a Fabled. It's Fabled Lurie. And basically you run it because Track adds you a monster, a Light Fiend, and then discards a Light Fiend. And when Lurie is discarded from hand to the graveyard, it revives himself. So that's why you run Lurie. You go Track, you add the Lurie, discard the Lurie, Lurie summons, you go into Link 1 then. Yeah, add the deck was Entrap there. Okay, this hand is pretty good. We have a way to play around Ash, we have a way to play around Droll, but we don't have a way to play around both. So I'm gonna play around Ash, because it's the most likely one. I'm gonna grab the Mirror here, because that might be good. Please no. Please no. God damn it! Well, we got Drolled. Not much I can do. People are running Droll nowadays. If I tag out here, I think it's fine. If he has an Ash, he has an Ash at this point. Did you draw the Ash on top of that? Did you really draw the Ash on top of that? Really? Really? No, he has a call by for sure. You have the call by. Well, we lose the game, guys. We got drilled into call by. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do there? There is nothing I can do against that. I tried to play game. I get full entrapped here. Like, if he had an Ash, we were playing around Ash, we're playing around Veiler, we're playing around Imperm, we're playing around... Oh, and he's on Ubel too. He has like this. Okay, what is your other cards? Because you started this plus this. And Engraver, yeah, good job. GG. Congratulations. You started full combo plus 2 of the meanest card you could do for me. Not much I could do there. Not much I could do. Unfortunate. It's so easy nowadays. Like, you don't need to stick for the game. You know if the game's over or not. Like, the game is over so early right now. You get stopped a bit, And then the guy goes, reveal Engraver, reveal Summon the Phantom. You know you lost, because that's 2 negate at least. You would have made like a 3-mat Apo, plus the... like, at least like 5 negates there for my 3 cards hand. So there was nothing I could do. You know so fast if you lost or won. But yeah, the call by was exactly what he needed. The droll was really annoying. I wish I was able to draw my stop up droll. I haven't drawn a single call by today, I think. I don't remember drawing a call by, so can I draw a call by when they draw droll? Instead of them having the call by for me? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, it's a plank actually. It's not the chair, it's a plank. Let's change it up. I was doing the chair again. I always forget. I should put one of them in like big cats there. We do the plank instead, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 9, 40. I think what I'm gonna do actually is just put the chair at 50 seconds so I don't get confused anymore. Like, if they don't start with the first number exactly the same, I should be fine to not confuse them anymore, right? So, let's do a 50-second chair instead, so that's gonna be easier on me. Oh, I didn't want to spin it. This spin does not count, guys. This spin does not count. I'm not doing the burpees right now. I am not doing the burpees. Hey, it's starting to give me hand. Like, this hand was fine. If we didn't get Droll, this hand was full combo. But Droll kills this deck really hard. So, not much I could do there. I guess we could run Droll ourselves. Like, we could run Droll in a cross out. Maybe that's the play. So that we are able to beat Droll and Lockbird sometime. Like, we have 3 outs to Droll and Lockbird. Which might be fine. We drew Lurie, by the way, 3 games in a row. 3 games in a row that we drew Lurie. Can we not, please? Mirror Sonite effect. Okay, we get there. That's good. We can go this, and that's full Fiendsmith, full combo from everything. We died to... Oh, they're gonna surrender. I take it. I take it. We were using the Lurie as a Fiend material, so at least we can use the Lurie as a Fiend material, but yeah. This. Yeah, that's fair. We could add some Droll. Droll could be fine. Like, instead. Maybe 2 Drolls here? What do we take out? Do we really need the Dark Fusion? It's fine, but I still don't think we need it. Not in this version, at least. Then we have this, and I'm gonna run the cross out. Just to be able to deal with the Droll. So we have a way to deal with most of the stuff that annoys us, like Ash, Imperm, Droll. We could run just 1 Droll too. We don't need 2 of them. If we draw the Droll and the cross out, that's just gonna be comedy at this point. It's gonna be comedy if we draw both of them at the same time. Yeah, no, the TCG people are running Droll too. And Crossout Engraver is pretty funny, to be honest. It is pretty funny. We caught up with the coin toss ratio, finally! We're back to 6-6. We are back to 6-6 for the ratio of coin tosses. Okay, this hand is great. In draw phase, I want to hold priority there. Please. What? Game! Why could I not activate the wanted in draw phase? What is this? Well, I guess we play to draw even more. We have the call by for it. But I want to want it in the standby here. In the draw phase, I mean, to play around draw even more. But I guess we are not allowed to. We're gonna go wanted here. See if they have an Ash Blossom. Doesn't seem like they do. We're gonna go Diabell Star. Then I'm gonna summon this. I didn't see any interruption. If they have an Imperm, they have an Imperm here. No Imperm, so we go full combo. Okay, we win. People are surrendering so goddamn fast today. We are kind of surrendering fast ourselves too. But we had the Gazelle. We had full combo basically there, so it's kind of fair. What was the guy on? What was the guy on? Oh, he was on like Labyrinth with the anti-spell. God, I hate this. What was this guy on? On Yubel too? Surrendered before I got a turn. Let's see, let's see. Event is up? Okay, I see. If we get to Master, we might do some of the event, but I'm getting close to the time I usually end, so we might not be going for too long. I just want to see if we can hit Master before we leave today. We finally caught up with the coin tosses. We're 2 and 8, 2 and 6 earlier on, and now we have more heads than tails. Okay, this hand is fine. It's not great, but we can do stuff. I prefer to have the track Ash than the Diabell Star Ash. Do you have the Ash Blossom? No. Lurie to graveyard. And that prevents them from Bisholing the Lurie too. So that at least gives me something here. Lurie effect. Summon the Lurie. We do know they have an Ash Blossom probably, so we gotta be careful about that. We could technically go summon Big Wing Baphomet, but that's not great. If we go Diabell Star, drop the Ash Blossom. We can go try and get another spell and maybe extend from there. Force them to play a bit. I think that's fine. I'm gonna drop this. Summon a Diabell. So welcome in, Ketazar. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. We have been doing fine today. It's not amazing, but we've been doing okay. We can go Deception. Set the Deception here. Then we're gonna flip the Deception. Which one do we prefer? That's an Apo here. I'm gonna go Deception and see if they have the Ash Blossom. That's gonna be the check. If they have Ash, they probably Ash this. There we go. I knew you had Ash Blossom there. It was not a secret at all. We can still play the game here. And it's surrender. Yippee! We go to Master! Yippee! Because yeah, we were gonna go Fiendsmith, go Engraver, tribute summon the Engraver for Baphomet, and then go from there, but we made it. We made it to Master, guys. Finally, we are back. And we still have like a whole month to go to Master 1 now, so we should have time this season. What was he on though? What was he on to surrender so fast? Okay, kind of base to be honest. Runic Melfi. I've gotta say, I wish for him to go to Master. The guy deserves this, kinda. Like, he's not playing meta, he's playing just this cute little furball. No longer being a pudding. I was feeling like, basically I explained it a bit before when I made the switch, but I felt like my VTuber model was limiting me more than it was helping. Like, I started being a pudding because I wasn't confident with showing myself on camera. I wanted to do something easy to start with that could like get me started. But I felt like I like to move around. I like to do stuff. I wanted to start doing some training on stream too. I want to do some crafting later on too with my desk there. So everything was incompatible with being like a VTuber anymore. So the flan is still alive. Like, I might bring it back from special occasion. But I'm doing more face cam. I'm liking it a lot. What about a flan redeem? I did have a flan redeem. I could turn it on again. I just need to reset it. My weeks have been a bit crazy, but I just need to reset everything. So there would be probably a flan redeem. I don't think I would activate the Twitch integrating throwing system though. So you wouldn't be able to throw stuff at me. But we could have the flan back. That could be something I do. It wouldn't be too hard for me to do. I had a flan redeem that I just like put over my head, so you could like put the flan in. We could maybe do that the redeem does the flan for 5 minutes or something like that. But that's basically, I gotta figure this out a bit. It's been a short while. Has it been a year? Do you mean followage? It's been more than a year. Yeah, you've followed me for more than a year there. You've been, what, you're one of the whole one. Holy and a half? Yeah. Yeah, there's some people that have been there for a while too. I know Quarian has been there for a while. Let me pop off too has been there for a while. Like a lot of people here in chat have been there for a while. Yeah, 6 months for ZB. It's fun to see that people stick around for so long. I didn't think I was gonna have people that care about what I say, to be honest. Like, I was trying to stream a bit just to see if I liked it. I ended up liking it a lot streaming. But 2 years for Duel. God, you've been there for a while. You've been there for a while. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. I don't think I've been, like, 2 years almost since the start, to be honest, Duel. It's almost been since the start, 2 years. You care about me more than this channel? That's fair. That's fair. I just didn't think people were gonna... Like, I wanted to try it because I told my story before. But I started by watching, like, when I was younger, I was watching big streamer, but never speaking in chat. Then, when I went around and started, when Masudol came out, basically, my friends were still at university. I finished mine. But my friends were doing their finals when Masudol came out. So I was alone. Like, my friends weren't on Discord. They weren't coming on. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go on Twitch on a bit, see who's playing Masudol. I found a streamer named Liasimov. Then I started following her, became a mod for her, helped her a lot, and I wanted to try out, see what it was like to stream, because it seemed really fun. I made a lot of friends there too. I made like Yuri as a friend, Sakana Sushi, and Eka Wiwow, a lot of people, Tony, and like a lot of people that I saw start and all. It was super fun to see. Like so many people. You too exactly. And I saw so many people around. And then I wanted to keep going a bit, but I started with VTubers, and I just like, because that's what I knew. They were all VTubers, so that's what I knew. But I think I prefer a bit more the face cam. I was inspired by Tina, to be honest. I don't know if you guys know Tina Chino, but she did a VTuber to face cam stuff, and I felt it was going great for her, so I wanted to try it, see what it was doing. Because I felt I was stagnating a bit with the VTuber. I didn't know what I could do to make it more interesting. And VTuber, I've gotta say, it's a money sink. Being a VTuber is a money sink so much. Like, models cost a lot, any art costs a lot, just doing anything with your stuff costs a lot. Like, everything costs money and it's insane. So I was like, I don't want to put too much money. I want to put money on stuff that I can actually make things out of, other than just putting money. It's nice what they do, but I cannot justify myself to just put so much money in a model and like assets around and everything like that. So I prefer to just use the money. Like, the money is gonna go into buying a 3D printer at some point. It's gonna go to doing electronics project and all. It's gonna go to play some Yu-Gi-Oh too. We're gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh, so I need to buy cards from time to time. I wanted to start traveling a bit more too, so there's a lot of things around. I have a lot of things going around, so I wanted to try it. I said this year I'm going to try face camming to see if I like it or not, and I like it a lot, to be honest. I feel I'm more free. I can do more stuff. I can move around. I want to redo a cooking stream at some point. We did cook some flan at some point, but I could try and recook a flan, but from all of my ingredients instead of like buying a package that you can just cook easily. I kind of want to try it again, so that could be something we do at one point. But on that note for tonight, I think I'm gonna send you guys to someone else, because it's getting late. I need to go rest up. Like I said, I need to catch up on sleep. I've been sleep deprived this weekend. So let's see who is online right now. Let's see who we can raid. This here. There's a lot of people, actually. There is a whole lot of people. So I might send you guys to Pumi. I think I might send you guys to Pumi there. Let's do raid. Pumirium, there we go. Here's the raid message for those that are sub. Here's the raid message for those that are not sub. Thank you so much for all your support today, guys. We did make it to Master, so now it's just a run to Master 1. I feel we can make it this time, so I'm gonna try really hard to make it. But I still haven't decided. I like the Fiendsmith variant. It just feels wonky a bit. So we might alternate between the two now that we're in Master 5 and we can just play around with stuff, play around with ratios, don't care about losing games or not, and just see where it goes. But I think the Asamina might be better because there's a lot of breaks in the Fiendsmith version that you don't really want to draw. Sure, it's fine. It's good. Like, the track is good, but I don't know if it's that great. So I'm going to see. I'm going to have to see about this. But on that note, I hope you take care of yourself. I'm gonna go rest up. I'm gonna go prepare. And we're gonna be back tomorrow at the same time, same place. So if you want more Yu-Gi-Oh, we're starting the Master Climb. Oh, we're gonna do the event tomorrow. We might want to speedrun the event. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna do the event now that I think about it. So if you guys are interested in this, feel free to join in. And I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.